CMP 2024. CMP.
My turn, baby. My turn.
Vote for Pedro.
Collect responsibly.
Selma's side piece.
Know your limit. Stay within it.
Know your limit.
11 p.m., Doc. 11 p.m.
Oh, man.
Have a good night, you guys.
Savages.
Marty McFly.
Every end of the show. Yeah. We gotta do that from now on. That's so much fun.
The douchebag, the dude named douchebag comment at the
I ended the show saying, "All right, see you guys. See you, douchebag." And then John goes like, "Damn." Yeah, but that's a new thing now. But yeah, man. 700 subscribers doing a giveaway today. I was gonna ask you guys, what do you guys think? Should I do it early or mid show or after the pictures or just to get it over with really quick?
the giveaway?
The giveaway. Yeah.
End of the show to let them
Let the people get
End of the
in,
show.
yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Hell yeah.
Make them work for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, big thank you to everyone. Like I don't want to just skim over that. But yeah.
Congratulations on 700.
Thanks to everybody that's made it to 700. Freaking Carl, Piggy, Cash, Pudgy, Crippler, John, everybody that's joined. I'm sure everyone's going to show up a little bit later. But yeah, big thank you to you guys. And go from there. Carl, we see your screen, by the way. So
I know.
Okay. No, you're good. If you want to leave it up. Yeah, leave it up. Just in case.
We're just hoping you're
Don't
forgetting
worry,
to throw a
only
tab
fans on
over
the
there.
other side.
Carl, how's it going, man?
Doing pretty good.
Doing pretty. That's 3 words, man. You got 3 words in. It was 2 words last week. Yeah.
Working on it.
That's progress.
No, man. How's your day? How's your weekend?
Pretty good. Coming from like a 3-day weekend. I'm already looking forward for another 4-day weekend, like starting on Friday.
Nice. Me too, man. Gonna be a Comic-Con this weekend and freaking Diablo 4 weekend. I'm sure Crippler is gonna be off too this weekend. So that's awesome, man. I'd join you guys if I could, but yeah, I'm gonna be busy too. But awesome for you to join us. And Piggy, man, how about you?
Man, I'm excited for you. Reach that 700.
Thanks, man.
In the work, so it's definitely deserved. Can't wait to see you hit that 1,000 mark. It'll be here before you know it. I got a pretty chill week coming down off a 3-day weekend. No statues coming in this week, I think, but I'm cutting their hair off, so I'm really hyped about that.
We were talking about that backstage, and I was telling Piggy, if you watched that episode from Coming to America, where Eddie Murphy goes and gets a haircut. Yeah, it goes like, that'd be $10. Cuts the freaking, yeah. But that's cool, man. Like, I'll shave at least like another like 10 pounds off your head. So that's cool. You feel lighter and everything, man. So that's cool. Thanks for joining too, man. But we got Pudgy or Cash still on mute, but it's all good. Pudgy, how about you, man? How was your day? How's your weekend?
Good, sir. The weekend was not as short as it usually is. I'm glad Cash is here because I want to appeal to him for his candidacy to see if he's going to possibly toy with getting us a 4-day work week.
Oh.
So far, I have President Rashid said he's good for a 4-day work week. Can you do us any better, Mr. Cash? Can you get us to a 3-day work week and a 4-day vacation?
I'm sorry, Pudgy. I'm bougie now in my older age. This must be run by my younger statesman, Buck Things.
Oh my goodness, he's delegating.
Responsible.
Didn't we already say Buck should be the president?
Wow.
We've said this multiple streams. What up, Cash?
All right.
Well, Pudgy, I don't know if you got your answer there, but we'll follow up on that, you know?
I'll have to wait for the next conference.
Yeah. Awesome, Pudgy. Cash, man, happy birthday to you, man. Big happy birthday to
right.
you. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Cash 10 all day, every day.
Happy 21st birthday.
Yeah, man. How was your birthday?
Thanks,
How'd it go?
That's right, John. That's right. Nah, man. Honestly, it was cool, man. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Had some, amazing food. Honestly, did a couple things for the statue room. That was pretty cool. got some money, and I was just like, it was weird. You ended up buying a plant for the statue room of all things, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, man, it was a good day. So pretty happy, man. Pretty blessed.
Not the kind of plant you need a prescription for. No.
It's artificial.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That's for backstage, Pudgy.
Yeah, it's legal in most states.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining in, Cash. Big thank you to you too. Crippler, man, with the new lights. Man, that freaking purple looks awesome. I love that purple.
Cybertron.
Mhm.
Cybertron purple. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're feeling a little better. I was worried about you watching your stream, and you was just like,
That's all good. Yeah.
end it. He's like, well, we can do another 35 minutes. End it. No, man, but it like Carl, man, it's a it's gonna be a great week starting tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST. Diablo 4 is released. You can join our Discord at Constructive Outrage. I'll get a link to you guys. If y'all willing to play some Diablo 4 with us, me, Carl, Shane, all of the boys gonna be playing that, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, just went to Best Buy, got some more lights for Apocalypse, so now he's lit up because he was looking a little dry over there. But man, I'm excited to talk about this XM stuff, man. It's gonna be fantastic.
I was gonna say, man, you gotta jump on this Constructive Outrage tonight, right?
Literally, it's that's pretty much what it is. Like, get outraged, but then let them hear it, and then see if as long as it's constructive. Some of the channels, even some of ours, was constructive. Some was outrage, but hey, it's working.
Yeah, I was gonna put that as the title for today, but Rashid said no. So
Rashid ain't having that.
Yeah.
Yeah, president. Okay.
Yeah.
And happy birthday to Cash, the Gemini. Oh, I got to change that damn ban off our site. Still has him as an apprentice.
Well, thanks for joining in, Crippler. John, man, that room is getting so packed. I just looked down. I was like, where's John?
Bane? I can't see Bane.
Oh, yeah, where's Bane?
Wow.
Jesus.
Where is Bane?
I hate to hear it.
Rashid only has two behind him. I was like, man, what's Rashid doing with those little two little ones right there? No, I'm just kidding. How's it going, John?
Oh, it's going well. Busy day. Depressing day, to be honest.
No.
I watched Toy Story 3 and 4.
You gotta do it.
Oh, no wonder.
For the first time watching it.
Really?
Childhood. Down the toilet.
Yeah.
Down the toilet. Yeah.
Are you ready for Toy Story 5?
Stick with 1 and 2.
Yeah, stick with 1 and 2. I would never watch 3 and 4 again. But yeah, I watched Toy Story before Rocky. You hate to hear.
You watch Rocky though.
But yeah.
Or Predator.
Or Predator. But yeah, it was okay. Good day, good weather. It's getting hot over here, really hot. So try to avoid going outside. Early morning walks, and that's it.
Unboxing last night of Poison Ivy, in case you guys missed it. In case you guys are interested in seeing how to put it together.
Yeah, it was a little stressful, but it was good. Once you got the hang of it, it was fine. It was a good panel. It was relaxing.
I rewatched it today, and there's this one part where you're putting the branch down, and everyone freaks out because they hear it. Like, yeah.
I heard something. What the heck?
Yeah. But John, thanks for jumping in, and
Thank you, man.
Rashid, man, how about you? How's your Tuesday going?
It's all right. Regular day.
Regular
Pretty
day.
much.
Wow.
Regular day. Regular ass work day.
We were on the stream with Rashid. I think it was Sunday or Saturday, and then I think it was like mid-show, and the only thing you hear is, yeah.
Well,
You hate
I
to hear it,
recorded,
man.
but I was
You
like,
hate
no, I
had
know
work
exactly.
that day, but I knew I just said I was gonna just lay down and listen to you guys.
Yeah.
And then, next
Hey
time I
Rashid,
woke up-
did you have your salad that day?
Excuse me?
Did you have your salad that day?
He's
That's
starting.
Don't ask me about no salad, man. What's wrong with you?
No, Rashid, that was hilarious though. We were like, we should kick Rashid out just in case like
If
he
Nebra-
turns
if-
over.
If Nebraska was close to like Jersey, you think you'd be asking me about no goddamn salad? Man? You think you'd be asking me about salad, bro? You crazy?
You know who became closer last night?
I would love to get him on
Danny
mobile.
Lee and Rashid came. They came back close yesterday.
Oh, I'll see his ass next month. I'll see how Danny talks. I'll definitely see his ass.
That was the funniest shit last night.
What happened last night?
Just
Nah,
ask Danny
no,
about
Crippler.
Keisha Cole, and that's it. We'll leave it there.
He
That's
talked
it.
backstage
You
after.
had to
Back
be
there.
there. You
I
had to be
thought
there.
I thought it was kind of odd the questions he was asking, and I said, "Yo, what's wrong? What's wrong with this dude?" But we'll save it. We'll save it for backstage. Just remind us if you can.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Hey man, shout out sweet Danny Lee, man.
Yeah, I'm understanding that why he got that name.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's a nickname.
Panel's canceled.
You know,
Going there.
I was gonna. I always do a moment of appreciation, and of all people you guys are talking about, Mr. Danny Lee, man.
I'm silent.
So did Rashid go?
It has to be coincidental, right?
Wow, I don't even know what happened, but
I'm
geez,
silent on that dude.
what a crazy coincidence. Man,
Casual
that's
set
crazy.
y'all up. This is part
Yeah.
of his CMP 2024 campaign.
Wow.
When we tell you backstage, as I'm going on to a story, he's asking me, and he makes a statement, and I said, "What
It's like
the
so
hell is
invested.
wrong with you, man?" So, oh man,
He just really wanted to understand the context of the situation.
yeah, we'll talk. We'll tell him later. Though.
All right. But a big moment of appreciation for Mr. 9.8, Mr. Sweet Danny Lee. I don't know if we call him Sweet anymore, but big thank you to Danny for always jumping into. He's our 9.8 guy. He's our She-Hulk guy. He's definitely been there from the beginning. Like I've met him in CW, John's channel, a bunch of other channels. He jumps in like all the groups. He's always saying hi to everybody in the chat, like everybody. Sometimes I miss people and he catches me up on the people I do miss. So big thank you to Danny and Danny for always sharing his knowledge on like CGCs and everything else, man. He's a funny guy, but I kind of want to end the show just to hear what you guys were talking
Yeah.
All right, guys,
Commercial.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
commercial break. No, big thank you to Danny and yeah. Anybody else want to chime in on this guy?
Yeah, Danny's more a family at this point than anything else. Really good guy, great heart. Always in the chats. Doesn't matter what show you go to, always greeting everyone in the chats. It doesn't even matter.
Everybody.
He can be quiet on the show, but he's always in the chats. If you see him on the phone, that's what he's doing. Saying hi to everyone. Appreciate him. Funny and a good heart. Very good heart. Honest guy. Wouldn't hurt a soul.
I like when John goes funny. He looks that way. He's like funny, maybe you know.
He's funny. He has his moments where he tries to
Yeah.
be funny. But,
Oh, look who it is!
he has a good heart. He has a good heart.
Not the XM Storm. Not the XM Storm.
He's also a winner in Collectors Combat. Don't forget about that.
Oh yeah, who did he beat again? He beat George. Was it George or Franco Carlissimo? Hell yeah!
Really?
Yeah.
It was a great match, but you can't like She-Hulk with lightsabers. Forget about it. Like, who can stop that?
There you go, man. Another coincidence right there. Danny Lee won the freaking. Yeah.
Danny's a great guy, and he's probably, I'm probably second to him in the ability to tick John off, which I like. But Danny does it in a totally different way.
I have a question. That's what he always says. John's always like, God damn it, Danny.
Right before we're gonna end the show, I have a question.
Yeah.
Wait.
I have a question.
Wait.
No, he's definitely a good guy. Anybody else want to chime in for Danny or?
Oh man, no, Danny is
No?
one of the easiest people to talk to. Like, you don't have to know him from nothing, and you could just spark a conversation. One of the reasons we were chatting backstage is because like he adds to conversation, he listens, he's always like you said, he's always making you feel like you knew him for years, whatever. Like you can talk to him about anything, like stuff about the community, channel, whatever, and he's just always gonna have that insight for you. He gives you the time, very patient.
Always. Yep.
Yeah, that's what's up. I think we were backstage a while back, and we are kind of like, man, what's up with this Jumbo thing? And that was the first time I heard about Jumbo, and ever since then, it's been left hand Jumbo. So shout out Danny Lee, man.
He started it. Yeah, he started it.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
Oh, I never.
Yeah,
knew.
that's Danny Lee, man.
Oh, so he's a trendsetter too.
Yeah. Treat
He
others like
says he
how I
know.
want to be treated. Oh, look at Danny
Aw,
Lee.
See how sweet Danny,
I
sweet
like how
Danny
he's
Lee.
always like knowledgeable and giving feedback. Like for one, I'm into the 9.8s with the CGC, so he always has some input there. He's just got like a wealth of knowledge. Like I think one day in the group, Pudgy was asking him about like tones for smaller scales or something like that. And like he jumps in right through, you know, if he knows, he knows, and he's always happy to share the information. So I appreciate people like that in the community.
Danny Lee, know it all. That's it.
I love what Luke says right here. It says Mr. 9.8, but a 10.0 in my eyes.
All right, Luke. Tone it down there, buddy.
How about you, Rashid? You want to save it for after the show?
After the show.
I think Danny is Rashid's favorite member of Collective Minds. But is that a favorite? Is that fair to say?
No, of course, he's my man, so but he was bugging. He was bugging last night. I was like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Well, Danny, big thank you to you, man, for always jumping in where you can. Like you got like 8 people here saying how great you are, so keep it up, man.
Don't let it get to your head, huh?
Awesome. Well, you guys, today is a celebration of 700 subscribers, and the only thing you got to do is here. I actually added everyone to the wheel already, and let me take this off the screen. The only thing you have to do is where is it? Like and comment. Oh man, I think I lost the giveaway. Here it is. Like and comment and put in hashtag CNP 2024, and I added your name to this list. You could do it now if you want, or you could do it like a little bit later. But we're gonna announce the winner at the end of the show.
What's the prize?
It's Sideshow's Captain America exclusive.
Format. Yeah.
You get to make it on the next episode.
Hey, you can use hashtag Darth Rashid 2024.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that. Why we gotta
Let me
use
get more
yours? Why we gotta use yours?
It works.
It works.
This is rigged like the emails. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
So
No, but that's all you have to do. I already entered a bunch of names here, and if I missed you, I'll add you by the end of the show. But yeah, got you, most of you guys in here already. But this is all big thank you to everyone, a big give back to the community, and thank you guys. Look at that. Darth Rashid, even, I'm going to leave this up for the rest of the show.
Members.
Hell
You
yeah.
can't,
yeah.
panel members can't get into it.
Everyone can join. Everyone can join in.
CNP not gonna. CNP ain't gonna win anyway. So you'll come over. You'll come over to the
That
campaign.
confidence. We're still waiting for his official announcement.
Got CP. Look, Rashid, the Gemini 2024. Wow.
Hey man, hey. There's only one Gemini, damn it.
Jaden, do
Well,
not
Rashid is a
do not put
Gemini.
that lame dude next to my name, bro.
But yeah, that's all you guys got to do. Like the video and like comment that CNP 2024, and we're good. And I'll try to remember all the. I'm starring everyone's name right now, so raffle something smaller so I can afford the postage.
Tell you, baby.
Yeah. That's
But
another
with
thing.
pirate ship.
Just freaking cover shipping and it's yours. Like shipping is crazy these days, so I'm gonna try
Which
to.
Captain America is it? Is that one right next to you?
Yeah, this one.
The Daniel Bone one?
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if you guys could see it. This guy right here. With the shirt. Oh, you see
Oh, I
this
love
thing?
your shirt.
Wu-Tang.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, sorry. I'm gonna get the rest of these names really quick. I got Omniballs. I've never seen that one. Teen Sanders, Alan Kiefer, Critical Mass, King Banana. Yep, got all you guys. All right, you guys. First topic of today, and I think like a topic everyone's been talking over the weekend is the Wonder Woman from XM Studios and like the crazy portrait, everything going on around it. And I was talking to a coworker about this, or I was talking to a friend about this. So we're going to talk about best ways to provide constructive criticism to companies. So like for me, I've never been like, I don't want to provide like constructive criticism to a company individually, right? I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to the community, see everyone's ideas, like gather all that up. Maybe you guys talk me out of something, or maybe you guys give me another view, like, or another perspective from something else. Gather up all those ideas and then shoot it back to these companies. But what do you guys think on giving or providing constructive criticism to companies such as XM Studios, Sideshow, and stuff like that?
For me personally, one of the reasons that I wanted to do the channel is because the best way to give feedback is that they see your pure emotion, how you really feel about something, the outrage part of it, right? That's the emotion, right? Because then people tend to start watering it down and try to make it nice and it doesn't have the full impact. Some people are really good at articulating from the beginning, like this, but the outrage still needs to be managed. It can't be trash or garbage. Those words are they're just trigger words, and they're going to just sort of like, but when you can say, like, so a lot of people in the panels were saying, it's just sort of like, I don't like this, or this part is trash, but I do like the hair. I do like the pose. I don't like the bass. I don't like the facial expression. They can start keying in on some things that they probably can tweak. And through those conversations builds a consensus. Other channels start giving their feedback, and other, bigger people start getting that being in, because a lot of times they are in a silo as well. So it's all about building a trend and a consensus. So like if you are honest and then all of the other people are talking about is honest, I think it'll get to them without you having to go to them. They'll find it, especially in the space we are in. And if you're not in this space, you do it with your comments. They read your comments. They comments on anybody's videos, anybody's chat. It's the same thing. I think it's the most vocal way for us to do it in this community. So it's all about getting that pure. Don't water it down. Just try to figure out what you're trying to actually convey. Say what you really feel about it. I hate this, but here's why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There needs to be a why.
But here's why. And a lot of people say it without the but here's why. And it just becomes just venomous, toxic, hate. Yeah. And then it just sounds like, everything else. But it's honestly, I think that's what happened with this XM stuff. It was just more of like, there was a lot of hate, but there was enough through line to be like, okay, people really aren't digging the bass, and maybe we could do something with the facial expressions, and maybe we have something here. But then they said, hey, we slapped some makeup on it. And nobody said anything about the makeup, bro.
Yeah. That was kind of funny. I was like, geez.
I think as long as it's done respectfully and tastefully, and I think if there are solutions, not that we're trying to tell them how to do their job and do the design, but as consumers of these high-end pieces, it's like, hey, we can give our input. And I think if we kind of give some solutions, not necessarily suggestions, but like, hey, I don't really like the portrait because her hairline needs to possibly be moved, or because she never smiles and you're giving the impression that she's just, stone-faced. I think as long as we're respectfully giving some solutions, maybe someone, that they'll take that to heart to say these people are dropping like $1,000 on average for these statues. So let's kind of take their opinion into account. And if it's constructive, and it can make our product better, let's do it so we can retain these customers and not continue to make the same mistakes, because then you're losing revenue because you're losing your customers because they don't want.
Like she's in an action pose, but her face doesn't match the action of the statue.
Like she's bent all the way over, but the spear doesn't even look like she can throw. You know what I mean? Just weird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know if everyone got to see it though. Like, Pudgy, did you get to see that Wonder Woman by chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's biggest issue is like there's no expression on the portrait. There's also like the way the body is, like it looks like, I think a lot of people will think she's supposed to be stabbing somebody, but to me I get the feeling that she's about to wrap that spear around, and swoop it around,
exactly.
Right? But like, I think John, you weren't sure about that, right? You were like, well, it looks like she's gonna stab somebody, right?
I think that's what they were going for, yeah.
Yeah, but
it's a
then
weird
like
pose, for sure.
Yeah, it'd be cool if like I don't know. For me, like a criticism, I guess I think we mentioned a couple of times if we could get the artist's interpretation of like what they were going for, right? If they could explain it to us what they were trying to project on the
This
statue,
is
or whatever.
it's a switch out part, if I remember right. Though I know the shield switches out. I think the
Correct.
so
Yep.
The
we're kind
lasso
of
part is fine, but with the
yeah.
spear and
So
shield, it
so
looks weird.
it's got options for display, and we seem hung up on that one display option. You know, that's the one you leave in the box if you don't like it or it doesn't make sense to you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the one thing, my one criticism with the piece was the lack of emotion in the portrait, and what XM did definitely looks better,
Mhm.
Oh
but
yeah.
but it's
There's
it's just the effect of a better executed paint job,
Yeah.
which tells me, okay, so they got another artist to say, come on, pretty this up, put some more effort into it, and now you have a much better looking portrait. But she's still emotionless. It's just
Yes.
a little more. There's more to it. So that begs the question. That's great for the promo pics, but does that mean that everyone released is going to get that extra loving attention portrait, or are we going to get the one that we saw that you guys were taking a photo of and putting up online?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't think we're going to get that loving portrait for every single one.
Did they say if they're sculpting the face or something?
No,
Or is it like
That's
is
it.
it just paint?
Just paint.
Just
They
paint.
said they want
Oh.
feedback that this is a start, right? And they want feedback.
Hopefully they would resculpture the face though. To
Yeah.
have more expression on it.
Or leave that one and add another one.
But it just shows a lack of care on their front, right? You can give constructive criticism, or you can help the company as much as you want, but they have to have the willingness to want to do it. XM's not stupid. XM is a company that was at the top and knows how to execute pieces properly, how to do paint apps properly, how right textures and different aspects of pieces properly, and they know very well that Wonder Woman was not executed properly, but they still made the decision to market it to the community. So
Maybe they're like pushing for like deadlines. We need to like get this
Well-
at least show this around at this
Well-
specific date.
then be vocal about that. Be honest about it. Because I'll tell you right now, if they shot themselves in the foot now, because them coming out and redoing this paint app helped no one. It looks good. It looks much better. But if they had taken the time to just do that extra paint app the first time around, I think people would have been a lot more receptive to the piece. Because if they think that now they're going to play the card that we're listening to the community, sure. When you put pen to paper, that's the way it seems. It seems that they put out the Wonder Woman, and they people started complaining, and they went ahead and took it back to the drawing board. But really, they didn't. Right? They just took the portrait and got it repainted.
I personally don't want to discourage them for actually doing something, because if it's because at the same time they said we listened, they whole thing was we heard you, we want to get some more feedback from the community.
Okay.
That's at least them acknowledging that, hey, we agreed that we want to do something. Here's a little something. It
No, but
may
there's-
not be enough, but we could continue to give that feedback. The
But that's not said
communication is
anywhere.
open.
That's not said anywhere that they're gonna take it back
that-
to the drawing board. Taking it back to the
it
drawing
was
board.
read that they were but what they said was they were listening to community.
Taking
And
it
that
back
they-
to the
and that they
drawing
want
board.
feedback. They said they're going to solicit feedback, right?
Sure, but taking it back to the drawing board is what Queen Studios did with the Scarlet Witch. They put it out, outrage towards that piece. They pulled it. Pulled it.
What was the
completely
issue
pulled
with the
it.
Scarlet Witch though?
Likeness and paint app and hair. There was a whole bunch of
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
They pulled it. We still haven't heard anything about that Scarlet Witch, but they pulled it. They didn't just touch up the face and put it back, because the face, the issue that people had with the face, the paint app was rough, but it was the emotionless face. So to say that you're listening to the community, you didn't fix the emotion in the face, you didn't fix the
They
base.
can't fix that in one day.
No, you can. At this point, the base is gonna be as is.
Okay,
That's
but,
like a compromise for those who still want the piece.
but again, my whole thing is, if you're saying that you're going to listen and you're trying to do things and you're listening to the community, then come out and say, okay, we've heard what you've said in regards to the base, or we've heard what you said in regards to the portrait. What's the point? What's the point in painting a portrait, repainting a portrait that down the line you're gonna retool?
Hey, Steve, do you have their message so then we can just see exactly what they said?
Yeah, I'll pull it up really quick.
Yeah.
But one big thing, like what Jelena just mentioned, I just want to bring up her quote. She said, "Swamp Thing done with the second torso after feedback." Is that true? Like, do you guys remember that? Like, I remember
I
when
believe
Swamp
so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Initially, there wasn't
they
a swap out torso or something.
said that
Yeah.
they was copying off the Hulk transformation.
Yeah, it's
but
like,
a lot of people made a big deal about it, so they came.
That's
with the,
right.
They came with this portrait, which it actually I think did well selling better. But I think also that what their problem also in some of these guys, I don't know about Prime One, but some of these guys they don't have a problem you praising them on their groups in Facebook,
Yeah.
but they
Exactly.
don't like taking criticism. And you know when you have like a garbage 1 point, I don't think it's a big deal when you've been doing well. So
They're
if
gonna make
somebody
tweaks to the portrait.
right, if somebody says something, maybe you should listen to the consumer and stuff.
So it says right here, dear collectors, we would like to thank everyone in the community for the input and comments provided to us for the Wonder Woman Classic Series statue. Your feedback is important to us. We have decided to relook the current design and we will be making tweaks to the portrait. More details will be provided at a later time. Thank you for your continued support.
Perfect. And I have Tyler Sherwood, who was with Rad Titan on their Facebook group, who was at the XM Studio Gallery. Not his first time, so I don't know if he has a relationship there. They allow him to go in. I'm sure he's spoken to people. And he went ahead and said, sneak peek at the new XM Studios quarter scale Wonder Woman, plus a first peek at the newly tweaked portrait.
Okay. But it's still not officially XM though.
It's still not officially XM.
Like, is it? I don't know. All I'm saying is that I just like I enjoy that they are doing something. If it's gonna be up to our standards, knowing that we won't buy the piece, right? But I just, me personally, like when they at least say, okay, we're gonna try something. If it doesn't meet our standards after that, then we could continue to provide feedback. Since they said it was important to them, right? If it's important to them,
You're
we'll
right.
see how important it is. If it's just these tweaks, then it's like, nope.
I did
You're
find
right.
that.
You're right in the sense that it's good that the company is taking these things back to the drawing board. But the thing is, there's companies that are doing more and charging less for product that is coming out better. So XM charging out what they're charging, putting out the pieces that they're putting, have to go above and beyond those expectations. So you're right. They could have easily just said, "Forget you. You don't like the piece. Don't buy it." No, they're taking it back to the drawing board, and what you're saying is right. That should be noted that they're coming out and making a statement and taking it. But I just, with their current track record, it almost feels like they're kind of not making us look stupid, but I don't know. I don't feel it's genuine. Because then I feel like they had that statement ready, and then they had the portrait repainted immediately. It's like it was lined up, right? So,
Not necessarily.
well,
They have like what?
Look how
2
quick the
3
turnaround
days?
time. 2-3 days.
Yeah, because the XM gallery, there's like they have backstage there that they can like do
Paint,
tweaks.
yeah, they took all that stuff.
But so at least that what they showed is like the initial revision.
So I have a
for
question right
Wonder
now.
Woman.
The tweaks right now on this, are you satisfied with the tweaks that they've done?
We don't know if that's the final.
that's the final tweak. Sure.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with it? Because I don't get
Not
why
really.
a company would repaint a portrait that they're gonna tweak even more.
I
don't-
wasn't satisfied. To me, it looks the same. They need to totally change the whole portrait and give her some emotion. They need to at least.
Yeah.
What I would do is take an example of and there's nothing wrong with looking at examples of other statues. So I would look at a lot of sideshows portraits with like the Rogue and things that had like a cute expression and then I would use that. I mean, she looked like she's posing for an Instagram picture or something, trying to be sexy.
Yeah, but the repaint is so much better. Like, look at
This
that.
is the
Yeah.
repaint.
This is beautiful. This is for me. This is if they
So-
had
The first,
if they
the
gave us
first
this,
portrait,
yeah.
the first portrait, she was disinterested. Now she's very attractive and disinterested.
I think if
There's
they
gonna be
had
a
given
third
this
one.
from the right off the bat, I think there wouldn't have been as much hate towards the piece as there is.
So just a big heads up. This is from Brad Titan and our guy. I guess he's based from over there too. Tyler.
Yes,
He went inside the XM Studios showcase or little mall they have, and he took these pictures. So in case anyone's interested in looking for these pictures, it's on the Rad Titan, their Facebook group.
Yeah, see, that's on point. That looks great.
So much better.
It's much more sexier when what
Yeah.
makeup could do.
It's just
I
that
still
that
think
clothes
the-
doesn't match the body.
That's my biggest problem with it, Pudgy. Yeah.
Wasn't like everyone's issue too with like the bass? Like not a lot of people like the bass.
Yeah.
But I think that's what Carl said, right? We can't do anything about the bass now.
Yeah, the bass
Yeah,
is-
that's a major revision that would require months of going back and forth with Marvel.
Mhm.
If you're gonna redo the base, that is something even other
Oh, go
companies
back one
might
picture,
not
Cassie.
necessarily do. Is it worth it for
That does
us
look
to
much better.
actually change the base and possibly
Yeah.
the statue will be in limbo for X amount of months?
It's
So
definitely
it's like
better.
a balancing act. If it's worth it for them to do small tweaks or like do a major revision.
I honestly, I don't know. I guess the head portrait doesn't come off, right? It's a whole body. Is that a
Yeah,
one
it's probably
body?
gonna be the upper torso with the
Yeah.
arms.
I can't
Big-
see like a seam line anywhere.
Yeah,
It's probably within the chest area.
because some of the best, well liked XM pieces or Sacha pieces have some blank ass expressions too, right?
They
So
could
the
even
only,
put a choker for like Wonder Woman, and that would be much easier.
what it needs is another portrait that you can that fits it more. I think they could keep this one, but then give another one, because like I'm looking at the Dark Phoenix right now. Only one of them really have an expression. You know what I mean?
And that's my favorite one.
And it's one of the best statues ever. So you just can't be selective with it. It's like the problem is like it doesn't match that pose.
Here's a good point right here. Would this have the same backlash if this was lower price?
Nope.
Yeah, good point.
There might be, but not as much.
Yeah.
Not
Exactly.
nearly as
yeah.
much.
I think so too.
But there will still be.
Wow. I would say yes.
After a couple of beers, I would say yes, Mom. That's
Man,
the
let's
thing.
go.
It's not ugly. It's just expressionless. It's not like you need to put a bag over her head.
No.
Well, we'll look at pictures a little bit later on this one, but what else could we do for constructive criticism to companies? How can we bring these like ideas up to them? Or
Either to their like social media, or if you know the actual owner or like know a representative of that company, just like DM them on like Facebook or something.
but do you like Carl? Do you think it'd be a good idea for individuals to do that, or do you think it'll be like? I think the biggest thing that made this thing pop was Jen Mint did a video on this. Like he did a sole video on this XM Studios Wonder Woman, and I think that popped everything off because
I
You know,
would say
We did it a
make
day
a central post, like one post for like the feedback. If everyone puts their feedback there, great. Rather than bombarding the
yeah,
actual person, like okay, my messenger is like popping up for like 20 people, like suddenly like messaging me. So
I agree with that, but like I don't know if this is true or not. But if you put something like a negative comment on like a sideshow group or an XM
Yes.
group, does it get deleted or does it get removed or does it get hidden? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I can't remember for XM, but I think sideshows, their private group, anything not positive enough or something, I think they would delete it. I'm not sure 100%, but
Mm. Yeah, see,
I
that's
think
kind of tough.
XM
too.
is still fine. There's still some, you can still post some sort of like negative comment, but still try to be constructive. So at least it's worth their time to actually check the comment, and they can actually get something out of it, even if it's like negative.
Gotcha. William Wright says constructive criticism would be for companies to slow down for a bit and put more effort into fewer pieces. That's constructive, right? See, this is the thing
They
I'm
have
scared
bills to
of
pay,
too.
so
Yeah,
slowing down might not be an option, but taking some sort, maybe slowing down a bit, but focusing on fewer statues, probably not the best idea.
Was anybody interested in buying this line?
Nope.
No, I think Wonder Woman is probably the first or second best one in the line. The Batman is even worse.
I mean, if the company would have like told us like beforehand, okay, we're doing a Justice League line, base is centered on like Apocalypse or something. I'm not sure what the base is, but let's say it's Apocalypse base. Okay, at least we will have some sort of idea on how the line will go, rather than like, oh crap, one is like this, one is another one.
Where are the rest of their parademons, right? Like Superman
Yeah.
at least places him in the scene with an alternative configuration that he is punching up a parademon, right? You got a parademon right here.
But,
There's one on the base too.
but if they're meant to go together, I mean, you kind of get the gist of it. If Superman's holding,
It's
You
like the
know.
Sentinel thing for X-Men.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that I think his places him in the scene better than the other two. Like Wonder Woman looked like she's just posing on top of one of them, like in the same area. I don't know what the hell Batman doing. But
Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
if she would have been like having a parademon or some sort of creature that ties them in to it right now, like Rashid says all the time, it just looks like a Cybertronian area without
Yeah.
Superman with the parademons. You don't like for something thematically to work, you have to instantly know where they are in the
Yes.
scene, right? So when I look at that, when people say, is that this or is that that, you already failed, right? And the only reason you know why Superman's there because he has a parademon, but nobody would say this is on Apocalypse or this is parademons over here without knowing or without somebody telling them. And I think that's the problem with it. Like it's just you
But
think other things except for Dark Side.
the thing with that though is, at least they're trying to do a different kind of base.
Yeah,
I don't think they're trying at all, because this does. If you really trying, number one, you would get reference to Apocalypse, whether it be the animation or a comic book. This look lazy. This look like you just figured you make something complex where you're gonna say that's what it is, and then we're supposed to accept it. You got people who this does not look like nothing like Apocalypse at all. They look like Transformers / Danger Room. Whether they got a paradigm or not.
Well, the whole thing. Sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
No, really quick. I think Rashid did say on another stream that it looks like they reused the base from like a Transformers line on this one. Like
Right.
they're copying out with it. But I agree with that.
Based
It
from
feels like-
Apocalypse. If you look at if you got Apocalypse, the same look like a coil or the what's the tentacles. It looked like it's on that base, and then you have turbines on it. Like, come on.
Well, it's good now. Now you got those that go together with that Transformer line.
You ain't funny, Jarhead.
With me,
Put them right next to each other. You're set, man. You're
Nah,
set.
I'll use it as
That's
target,
a
but-
whole line right there.
Yeah, but it just come on, that just seems kind of lazy. And I feel like when they put out so much other work, they looking at the Maestro and everything else and the War Machine and the Apocalypse. Come on. All you had to do was go on and look at an animation. To me they do good rocks and lava and fire.
Red Tops are the best.
They do amazing rocks.
But I'm just saying they could have did a planet. They could do Apocalypse. Look at, Steve, if you want, let's look up an animation, look up some Justice League on Apocalypse, and let's compare it. Does that
Get
look
some
like
landmarks from
Yeah,
it,
let's
right?
let's
Things
do
that
that
are
now.
easily
And if it
distinguished.
looks like Apocalypse, then I'll be quiet. But if that does not look like Apocalypse, then come on, that ain't Apocalypse. That's not Apocalypse.
the reason why I'm not 100% ready to give them credit for taking this back to the drawing board is because why now? Batman was shown and was not well received either by the community, and they didn't take anything back to the drawing board in regards
But there
to
was a
Batman.
lot of big sites that were liking it.
Well, but there could have been a lot of sites that were liking it, but there was a lot
I've
of
seen so many positive coverage
There's a
of
lot
that
of
Batman, and I'm
backlash,
just like,
a lot of backlash on that Batman as well, and they weren't. They weren't. Why? Because Jem, who has what 100 and something thousand subscribers, got into it. Now they have to. They have to make a public post saying, "Okay, we're listening to your feedback." I don't know. I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not
not
ready.
just him, but his
Um,
it's his reach and the number of comments he may have had in agreement.
I think that
That
for
show them-
like if you pull up Anthony Kennedy's comment with no company is going to take criticism from fans. See, because I think he's absolutely right. You can't go from each individual. It's when a consensus is built, when it's not just one, and it seems like okay, this is a trend now that you have that's when they act. They're never going to act off of maybe this site says this, but this site likes
But you
it,
know
but
what
this
though,
site doesn't like
Crippler?
it.
They
It's got to
actually
be
did.
like, oh shit, everybody seems to
They
be
actually
like,
they actually used to they actually used to have a little group, and I
mhm,
guess when things got leaked out, they closed down that group. But that group kept things, the last thing I think remember was the Malik and the Reverend,
mhm,
which came out excellent, and
yeah,
everybody loved, especially the Reverend.
mhm.
Once they closed that group, if you notice, everything went on a down. Everybody's like, what are they doing?
Or they
What?
surround themselves with people that just says everything's the best,
If you got
everything's
a
dope,
yes
everything's
man,
A lot
cool,
of yes
everything's the
men.
They
best,
did.
if you got
everything's
a
cool.
yes man, that's your
They
downfall.
did the same thing.
I never want somebody to be a yes man. I want somebody to be like, listen,
Exactly.
Exactly.
bro,
Exactly.
I like your shit, but
Yep.
can I be? I want constructive criticism to tell because I don't my ego is not that big where I can't. If
Mhm.
if you saying I'm great, then I want to be greater. So I'll take the criticism so I can
Yeah.
give the competition some problems. But if you want me to just say, I'm a fanboy and everything else, and yes, it's great, that's not going to happen. I'm going to I'm
Yeah.
a bomb on you and get on platforms and say your shit is trash.
Look
That's
at
why I
Mr.
tell all the
Sinister.
people.
Look
Yeah.
at Mr. Sinister.
Yeah,
There was a
hell
huge
yeah.
right. So this is another good example.
Do we have some?
They slapped on a we're listening to the community, and all they did was take it back, do nothing that the community wanted,
And painted the base.
and repaint it. Exactly what they're doing with Wonder Woman. Exactly what they're doing with Wonder Woman.
But how did they decide which one to do that with? Because they didn't do that with Nova. Because Nova, people were complaining about Nova.
Because nobody
You know what?
complaining
Not
about the paint or anything.
Yeah,
It's straight up
not a
the
lot of
pose.
people complain
Not
about
enough
Nova.
people.
Like a
Yeah.
lot of people, you got to remember, people trying to complete an X-Men line.
Mhm.
So Mrs. Sinister is definitely going to be in the eyesight.
But
So
they did do the Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean that statue
yeah, but
could've
that's
went
not a big line.
Yeah.
That is not a big line. X-Men is a big line. So now everybody been at you. You came out with Apocalypse. Now everybody's saying we need Sinister. We need Sinister. So now you come out with this bugged out looking Sinister, and you have custom that's trashing it. Why? And people are telling you you took Mrs. Sinister from the worst comic book line. You know what I'm saying? And then you
Actually, like
created,
that.
made this guy, and nobody's happy with it. You know?
Mhm.
You guys see what Mark said? Seems like a lose-lose situation for companies that listen. When Sideshow listened and changed their Psylocke, they made it worse. Do you guys remember that
Yeah, there
alternate
needs to
portrait?
be a balance for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
A consensus. That's what I mean, man. It needs to be.
And if it's worth it actually for the company to actually
Yeah.
do the revision.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
if
'cause
I'm
how many
making
times have you
something,
how many times
and-
have you seen it to where they change it and then the community still hates it regardless?
or the
you know,
community or people
you
weren't
see
going to
all the
buy it
time.
anyway? I was like, look, I'm criticizing. I had no plans to buy anything in that line.
Yeah,
You
but
know
who
what I
told
mean?
them?
So, like,
Who
don't
told them?
listen to the people who
use-
going to buy it. Don't
Who
listen to
told them to
me.
use Mrs. Sinister from Dawn of X? That's number one. You know what I'm saying? That's that book.
Maybe
was-
that's like a Marvel enforcement.
that
Might be
book is
No,
Speculation.
there's
I'm
a
not
dude
sure.
named X-Men Exclusive who really loved it, and he was just
Because
like,
they started the
I really
Dawn of
want...
X line for some reason.
That
so-
book.
Yeah, they
That
started
book
with
was not a
with
book.
Magneto.
I'm kidding, Anthony.
That book was not a good book. It was okay, but from real hardcore X-Men fans, it was the Mutant Massacre and what Mr. Sinister was about in the
Inferno
90s.
maybe as well.
Not what's going on in these comic book today. And the comic book that's being sold today, a lot of the writing is trash. A lot of the artwork is trash. You don't have Jim Lee doing books no more like how he was in the 90s. So what they're picking the wrong era of picking a character. You know, they're not grabbing the character that they should be grabbing, that they should have grabbed from the 90s, because all these characters that we love is basically from the 80s and 90s, are they not? So, you know.
Magneto was another one that they
I like the
fixed
Dawn of
too.
X Sinister.
They started with the Magneto Dawn of X too, and they
Oh, that one is trash.
that one got messed up when it first
Yeah, but I
came out
just
too.
said
I
it.
don't
See,
like the.
we're
Dawn
talking
of
about
X.
constructive criticism, and he says that's trash.
I like blood. I
Yeah, but
like
you know
blood.
what?
And
I'm trying to figure out what made them go to Dawn of X. If X, and I thought XM was on the ball with the comic books because they did the Inhumans, and I thought they got first dibs at when they got information, because they came out with the Inhumans before the TV show. So then I said, all right, I see what they're doing. They try to come out with the character before these shows, so their stuff start popping. I get it, but what made you go to the Dawn of X? Why didn't you just do the Jim Lee, Mr. Sinister, the Kurt, what's you call it? I forgot his last name. Why you just don't use that, Mr. Sinister? What made you Dawn of X?
maybe this is like speculation on my part. Maybe like their licensor is okay. If you want to do this character later on, give us this like the next couple of years, so that later the characters that you want to do, let's say for example, they want to do Doom. Okay, you want to do Doom? Make us a Dawn of X, maybe like a mini series, like maybe a couple of characters, because there is a event going on in the next year or two that is focusing on the Dawn of X, and like let's say the Sins of Sinister storyline that's been ongoing for the past couple of months. Maybe it's like a push and pull between the licensor and like the company.
Could be.
Yeah, it's hard too, because somebody mentioned add a second bust, and I think I talked about that earlier. But that's only for like the people who are interested in this piece at all, anyway. Because like, let's say they go and do another bust and change the face. It's not going to change. I don't know if anybody on this panel was buying that piece, regardless. Let's say they make the portrait
Not in
perfect
this
to
economy.
match the pose, right?
Yeah,
so it's
we
got,
Sorry.
Go ahead, no.
Go ahead. No, but like Carl, man, like this Wonder Woman costs what, $1,200 before taxes, shipping, and this is a quarter scale, by the way. And XM knows how the economy is right now, with the edition size being $199, being the bargaining chip. That this is why the price is like how it is right now.
Even if
kinda-
it's slow, it doesn't sell out. That's the issue.
yeah,
It's crazy,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So they probably just be like, yeah, we'll do what we can, but we ain't redoing this because it makes
Yes.
financial sense. We're gonna have to take the L. Because like if you look at the XM X Force Wolverine, it already has
That's
two
a
busts.
surprise when the art was like unboxing. Okay, this is actually pretty good, except for that one certain thing.
No, I absolutely love it, and it has two options, right? So it's sort of like it already was baked in to have those two options, but 4 scopes, 2 for each bus. It gives the person an option to be like, if I don't like this face, or I don't like this mutton chops, or I don't like these red eyes, or I don't like the ripped cow, whatever. There's an option that you might like within that, and then they don't have to go back and redo it from the drawing board, because it's like you only really got to nail one for somebody. You know what I mean? You got to nail one. So if
But
you're actually giving those options, yeah, I can hear
everything you saying is based on what you want as a consumer. The X-Force Wolverine, that's something me and you would buy, so we're not as critical. I'm just happy it's being made. If you're not buying it,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman sucks and blah blah blah, you're not buying it anyway.
I'm
And then
not
the big
buying-
YouTubers
exactly.
that's like filming and reviewing it, well, they just filming
Remember,
and reviewing it
a
for the clicks,
licensor
and they not
approved
buying
that.
it either.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I think you nailed
licenses. Hey man, y'all vote for me for 2024. Everybody getting accustomed. I'm tired of this license stuff.
Wait,
Tired
you
of
hear
it.
that, guys?
Yeah.
Cash saying he's putting all licenses out of business. Customs all the way.
It's the wild west of
How he gonna do that? He can't even put up his prints on his wall.
Oh, get your president, Crippler. Get your president.
I felt that here. I felt that here.
What about like we're singling out XM Studios, but like what's another company you guys would like?
PCS.
PCS. So PCS is doing new things right now. They have new ideas. They're reaching out a lot more than a lot of other companies. But like do you think they're taking constructive criticism with everything they're coming out right now? Like their new ideas being the coins, the ultra super duper exclusives, the all the new stuff. Do you think they're taking criticism on that?
I think they're just as hit and miss, and I don't know, like, you know what I mean. For every dope ass shredder, you know what I mean. You might get something like what is it, like the Prince, or there was something else who was looking at that wasn't that great, but I don't know. I think you take a piece. It all depends on if you're actually interested. Like Cash, you know, if you're interested in the piece, you're gonna be a little more passionate about it, right? And if you're not, you're just gonna talk your shit because you ain't got no skin in the game anyway. So I think that the companies need to figure out a way to filter out all of the people that's just gonna talk their shit and the actual who the people that's gonna buy it, and figure out, do they got enough people to sell out this edition run with? Because like I'm gonna talk shit about the Wonder Woman. No matter what they do, no matter how much they change that face, I'm not the market for it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's always one sucker being born every single day.
Just need 199. Just need 199.
199 suckers, dude.
See now this goes off into another topic a little bit, but like, you know, we've talked about the ES and low ES versus high ES, and that giving extra exclusivity and therefore more rarity and more collectability. But sometimes in an instance like this, it gives a manufacturer an opportunity that when they get called out on something, they don't have to maybe make a major revision to make this sellable, because they only making 200 of them.
Yeah.
And some people aren't as picky, so
minimum.
they make the bare minimum. They make their money. They don't have to be super attentive. Yeah, they'll do the repaint, for example, to make it more palatable to online people who are picky. But they don't need to retool it to recoup their investment, because we're only making 100. No, we're only making 200. So it's a double-edged sword.
I guess a question for Rashid would be, how do you think Blade was brought up or made? Was there a lot of backing for Blade? Or did that come out of nowhere? I know you were campaigning for it like forever, and like you brought it up on every channel. I know you were like first guy for that one. But how do you think PCS came up with the idea to make Blade and go forward with it?
I honestly can't say. I don't know. But I do think that I do think a lot of these guys watch these channels, though. I know that they definitely watch these channels, because a lot of people are on YouTube, especially in that.
Hi, XM.
They definitely watch all these groups. So if they're looking for a collector show for a Monday, Tuesday, they're watching. You know, it's, you know, because it pops up on the feed live, and if it talks and it shows the subject. I was talking about Blade for since I think 19 and stuff like that. So maybe, you know, I'm not gonna put my chest and say, oh, I'm the one that caused it. But he, you know, the guy may have said, you know what, I do want to see a Blade, because, you know, he may be a fan of Blade also.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I heard he's coming out with Underworld, so those are good people. And then maybe he's a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also. So maybe when he saw me say I want Blade, everybody in the chat, once they start seeing people in the chat talk about Blade, he was like, you know, let's go for it. But particularly, I was funny that he kind of used a similar Blade that looks like Wesley Snipes. You know? He didn't just use a bald head guy, like the diorama that Sideshow first did. He definitely wanted the Wesley Snipes Blade.
That's a good comment.
I'm gonna read this out loud. Daniel watches every show plotting his revenge like a supervillain.
We all gonna be taken out one at a time. What happened?
I want to get all these suckers for J&D.
But I want to say that I should be given a coin since I bought.
Wow!
Give that man a coin.
Give me a coin, or give me the prototype so I can. I'm going to say, before you give it to anybody else, I don't care. They got 150,000 subscribers. Give it to a real collector.
But see, they can't do that, because you and like 3 other people are the only people who bought it, and that's their money.
And it's going to stay in my collection. It's not going to be, you know.
I do agree. Rashid should have a review copy.
Me
I can
too.
back that up. I would back
Thank
that
you,
up
John.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
But
because I haven't heard of
Ledge,
anybody want a Blade before Rashid. To be frank,
they made this
100%
just
on
for you. Rashid.
Yeah.
You should get that.
I have to play this
Well, I
clip
wanted
though.
to.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
kind of new one.
That
There has
was
to be,
Tim. Tim's
there
very
has to be
classic.
another line. He
I
can-
know Cash. I know you. I know it upsets you. I understand. But,
Hey,
I see you
Cat.
shaking your head in disgust.
Casual, if you
It's
see
all right.
what Ledge put about A and B, like the only reason I ended up getting the Apocalypse, it was because they had an option. Everybody likes the certain option and it's dope, but it wasn't really for me. But they had one for me, right? So I was just sort of like, when you have those options pre-baked in, you can already just from the ground up, you could be like, oh shoot, well, there you go. Like I like this. I like the portrait down, especially when we was doing the unboxing. There was people who liked the different head sculpts. Like it was almost evenly split about who liked the one with the teeth and who liked the one with it down. That's dope because everyone's winning because you were arguing about something we both get right out the box.
Yeah.
Like I think they should just do some more stuff like that because I guarantee you, if that Wonder Woman would have had one with just a dope looking like facial expression, then we would have just been nitpicking the base, but it would have been like,
Yeah.
But
The
to mention
major
your point,
issue is like the face.
yeah, exactly.
to mention
I
your
think if
point,
they just go to Sideshow and just take a little observe, like the faces how they use the expression. I think they should take some pointers, just to add some excitement to the portrait. If you see that people have been complaining about your portraits, I think that's where you should work your most magic on.
Imagine X-23 would have had that Wonder Woman facial expression, up in the air like this.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is a good one.
Would've
So boys, how many reps of 225 pounds can you all do?
It depends. Are you a champion hero or are you a weakling?
Well, I know when you're
This is
doing red, you're supposed to
perfect.
go all the way down, all the way up. So
That's
Range
so
of
funny.
motion.
Hey,
If you know, you know, right? So we talked about XM Studios, PCS. Any other company you guys want to talk about really quick? I know for me, Queen Studios has been like hidden forever, or like, for a good amount of time for being a statue company that
They still
from the
around?
very
I literally don't know.
so Queen Studios said
Seriously
that-
asking the question.
no. So Queen Studios in the beginning said they're going to release 2 to 3 statues a month for this year for
I remember
2023.
that.
A lot of stuff has been pushed back just because of stuff going on right now, but like also them for their reasoning is just like I feel like they need to come. Well, I don't think they need to, but it'd be cool if they did, if they came out and said what's going on. Like we were promised all these pieces, and now a lot of them are either delayed or there's no talk on it. And John from Queen Studios has disappeared. He's all he's jumping around here
Oh,
and there,
wait,
but he's not
he
very.
just did a video, right?
He did one with I forget what group it was.
he did it with the 1/6 collectors and
1/6 collectors, yeah, in art.
There was a statue one as well, but they're only going to say so much, right? They're not going to say, "Hey, we're struggling. we're sitting back and playing it safe." They're going to sugarcoat it and say, "Hey, this and that," and they're not going to show their true colors.
Hey guys, we think the sky is falling, so what we're gonna do here is just sort of like try and build some roofs.
It'd be hard to run a successful business if you let everybody know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
It's not open books.
yeah.
How about LBS? How they doing? We talked
Muting
about
myself for this.
yeah. You can hide.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Exit yourself.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like since we had Jay on the other week, I feel like that was really cool. So we're getting updates on that. Constructive criticism. Like I seen Jay take art the statue collectors ideas of trying to change the skin tone. I mean, this is like firsthand experience, right? Because
No,
we
that
hit
was dope. Yeah.
art the statue collector is part of the community, and he just forwarded that idea to him. But Hulk is still pending. Like when is that supposed to going to come out this year? I don't know. LBS to me has been pretty good for me. Not just saying that because Jay's been on, but I feel like I've heard more about LBS than I have from.
There-
No,
Queen's
but you
Studios.
could tell, like, you
there's
could.
no other president, of a company or the head of a company that comes on these shows and talks.
Yeah,
I will-
exactly. Yep.
I'll give him
100%.
that. But even Queen Studios was doing that for a while too. They had people out there talking about their stuff, but then you don't hear from them anymore. So
Yeah, and it's usually
just-
their marketing.
I just hope
people,
Jay
right?
keeps that up. Keep interacting with the community because that's the lifeblood of the statues. If you're communicating and letting them know what's coming up, and I think you're gonna be more successful.
Sets you apart.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Because you can see it firsthand. Like
Doing it.
he'll do a post, right, and then you give feedback. And
Yeah,
he'll put, "I'm
yeah.
taking it into consideration." Like I have feedback about the eyebrows. Like they looked like they were like marked on, and they improved it, right?
Some people doesn't have eyebrows.
Hmm?
Some people doesn't have eyebrows, so they have to like paint it on.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was El Tony El Starque, whatever you guys were calling him.
Wow, that is.
Antonio
Hey.
Estarque.
Was that
That
racist?
could
What
be
you mean,
that
Watson?
could be a problem.
But no, he made some updates to it, right? And that's dope. But he actually didn't just say he's gonna see what he could do, and then actions took care of the rest, right? The action was he did it, or there would probably been another action that would have been like, we tried but we couldn't. But the fact that they took it into consideration, executed on it, came up with a solution, and communicated it back out is dope.
Well, another thing that too is the stuff that they weren't able to do, like i.e. the Punisher. He let everybody know, hey, I wasn't able to do this, but I'm still working on it and behind the scenes, trying to get it to go through. To me that's awesome because he's showing the stuff that he's not successful at too. It's not just the here's all the great stuff that I'm doing type stuff.
With him, you can tell it's a passion project. Like everything he's doing is a passion project, and he's essentially like letting the community in on it in the sense that when he can, he'll get feedback and so forth. Touching on PCS as well, PCS, they had that issue with the point system and people saying, your shipping is too much for international buyers. And I have points with Sideshow. What are you going to do with it about that? He took it back fairly quickly and made that and pivoted fairly quickly as well. So depending on how you look at that, I consider that listening somewhat as well.
Pudgy.
What's Pudgy laughing
There's a lot going on in the
I'm laughing
comments.
at Walton.
Hey, I'll
having
say,
a little back and forth with Walton.
LBS can do no wrong in my book right now because you can tell they're listening to the community because I've been begging for a Martian Manhunter forever.
Yeah.
And when he came on with us, I asked him point blank on the panel, are we getting a Martian Manhunter? He's like, you're getting a Martian Manhunter. If something goes awry, I'll let you know.
Not right now, but hopefully soon.
On the line. Yep. As long as there's hope, I can see the light at the end.
I'm surprised like none of us are mentioned this one yet, but freaking John has the most statues of this company, Prime One Studios.
Because they
They don't listen to anybody.
Because they put out better, or is it because
That's
they
pretty much it.
Dude, they here's the statue, it speaks for itself. The majority, you know what I mean? It's like,
And I respect Prime One for that.
I respect
No
Prime
soup for
more
you.
than any other company.
I like
Statue
that.
Nazi.
That was a good reference. Yeah, that was good.
It's like statue
any
Nazi.
other company, dude. Because it's like, hey, you don't want it? Oh wait, you don't want the variant?
Too bad.
Who are you? It's like, fool. But the 10 people who aren't going to buy the variant, 10 people will. If one people it's just to them, they're just going to put
I
out
always
the
find that
statues.
crazy.
It's like, dude, it's like,
Yeah, they don't play games. Those ones.
No. But,
John, what do you
if the
sorry,
statues were garbage, they wouldn't have been able to do that shit, right?
I know, that's true. John, like you've unboxed like 8 or 10 of those statues. Like every single one has been like everyone always asks you, which one do you like more? You're like, I don't know, man. I just got it. Yeah.
The detail.
Punchline.
It's not only the detail; it's the engineering is just incredible.
He was struggling to rank his top 3 or top 5 yesterday because they're like, look at that.
But I will tell you,
crazy.
the Ivy is
Ivy is stunning.
She's dangerous. That one.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. Like I don't barely look at a. You have to look at a Prime One piece to really nitpick it apart because you usually get what you see, and it's even better when you get it in your house.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I'm not the one to ask for that. That's because I haven't experienced it yet.
They're the only company I know that is putting out whatever they want to put out. They don't care about your space. They don't care about you. Like they don't care about us crying about price, space, or anything. Our biggest concerns, they still put stuff out. I don't even know who the owner or any of the freaking sculptors of the. They still put out stuff, and I'm like, I want it.
Like there's no like you see Daniel, J&D, Ant, PCS, John Queen Studios, Prime One. In the shadows, son. Y'all can't see me.
Prime One's a Johnny. He's on Facebook, but he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't really communicate with. I think he has 2 Facebook friends.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't very. But I think that could be. I don't want to say it's a. No, I was gonna say it's a cultural thing because it's like the same thing on the 6 scale side with Hot Toys. You don't see any representation from them whatsoever. From like the owner Howard, like he doesn't. On the American side, you don't see any social media for him at all, and they're like the biggest 1/6. I would say the biggest 1/6 company in North America that are producing licensed figures, right? So,
yeah,
you I guess you have Sideshow representing them as opposed to the actual owner, but.
No, but like if you go through their lines, like their metal line, you either like the characters or don't, but those pieces are fantastic. Their Arkham line was fantastic. Their Hush line is fantastic. Like, what are you gonna complain? Like, you could complain and nitpick because you could do that with everything, but
Yeah.
I just think that I like their approach of just sort of like, here's what we're doing. You either like it or you don't. And I think they get their feedback groups, however they get their feedback. I think it works before they even get to show it. Like I think they ran through whoever they got doing it. I'm pretty sure they got some focus group or feedback groups or whatever like that.
They have to, yeah.
Because by the time it gets to us and we seeing it on a Prime or what is that showcase?
Yeah.
We're just like, look at that avatar, multiple
we'll take
layers.
It, yeah.
Look at that. I don't even want to collect avatar like that, but I love that freaking statue, right? And I just think that they earned that, I guess.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about J&D. Like, I feel like that's
everyone's. J&D. I love how they communicate too. Like I think it's direct.
They attack the collectors.
I think it's the most gangster shit on the planet.
Gangster.
It works for them.
I think then you just sort of like, yo, what? You don't like this? You blind motherfucker. That's
yeah, like literally.
Yeah, but it's still the stuff still goes. That's the thing. So.
Yeah, all those distributors buy that shit out.
It doesn't
quick,
matter
right?
who it's selling out of their pocket. That's all they care about.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Y'all don't like this, Arwen? Y'all nigga crazy.
Jeez.
Nah, but Piggy. Anybody else want to bring up any other company like for constructive criticism? Like, you guys want to bring up anybody?
Phoenix brought up a great point. Prime One is very, what do you say? What's the word? Very on top of the posts on their Facebook group. Like you.
I mean, it's understandable. It's like it's their group, so.
Yeah, but they don't even want you talking about. Yeah, of course, you got to know the terms of the group. If you don't like it, stay out of the kitchen, of course. Mm-hmm. But still, like even if you mention shipping, that's one of the rules: is don't talk about shipping in the group.
So for you,
yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so
yeah, talk to customer service.
Yeah,
not here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So that's a good point, Carl. So if XM Studios had like a customer service group or like a feedback group, do you think that'd be a good idea for XM Studios to do, or any other company?
That guy might need combat pay.
Yeah.
They would need to pay them a lot of money. If how people give criticism, they need to pay them a lot of money just to sort that shit out.
And free therapy.
Yeah, there's actually, I think it was a low amount of people that review YouTube videos for a living, and they did an interview on one of them, and they were like, "You should see the crazy stuff people put, try to post up. It goes through them before it gets posted online. So, like, I can't imagine what freaking statue collectors say behind the scenes."
So I got one for like Tweeterhead, even though they're one of my favorites. So I appreciate them picking up lines like how they picked up the Masters of the Universe from where Sideshow left off. So I'm hoping they'll pick up like Thundercats at some point if it's lucrative. But if you're picking up a line, like keep giving us new characters. Like there's already a Skeletor in that line. Granted, it was on like the Sideshow side of the house, but if you're giving us these extra characters, give us some that we don't already have. Like I guess I'm trying to say, like, don't give us variants or different takes on a character that's already out there. Give us a different character so we can kind of complete the lines, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that what Iron Studios is doing mostly? Although 1/10 scale, yeah.
Thundercats, yeah, they're all 1/10 scale for Thundercats.
Agreed. Like,
I disagree, Biggie.
Why is that, Cash?
I mean, if you look at a female anatomy, I'm not hating on the left one versus the right one. It's still the same thing. So it's like, that's old. The sideshow shit is old. Doesn't look as hot as the Tweeterhead stuff. 1/4, 1/5. It's different. The Tweeterhead stuff is knocking them out the water. You're gonna get all the characters you want. I think you're better off with the Tweeterhead stuff personally. I know a lot of people have the sideshow. They're probably not gonna sell it or upgrade it. If you're somebody like Archangel, once you buy one, it is what it is. No offense if he takes this comment to offense, but hey, sometimes I think you can upgrade. It is what it is. I think you're good with Tweeterhead, bro. I know your collection. I know you're happy with them. They're gonna give you them characters you want. I think you're good to go, man. Personally.
Yeah, I saw the Skeletor, man. He was ripped. So I'm seeing all the characters.
He-Man.
They're doing good.
Yeah, He-Man's questionable though, Rashid.
Yeah, He-Man's questionable. That He-Man bus, Rashid. That's questionable.
I didn't say the He-Man bus. Did you hear me say He-Man bus? Or did
Here we go, man. Here we go.
He-Man was always questionable. I don't know what y'all talking about. He-Man was always questionable.
You have to listen, youngling, before you run your mouth. You listen, and then you rebuttal back. Okay?
But the thing with Tweeterhead and Sideshow is they're working together, right? They're almost in bed with each other. It's piggybacking off each other, right?
Nice.
You love to see it.
Yeah.
Very good, John.
Where's the bacon? But you see them team up, like Joker as an example, 1/6 and 1/4 going through Sideshow. The quarter scales being sold through Sideshow. I can't see Sideshow now going ahead and doing a two-phase in the near future. It just wouldn't make sense. So you see them working together with, I almost think, the intention of being able to mix match the line. Tweeterhead pieces and Sideshow being married together in the collection.
And that's what I was saying, John. Like, if you've already given us a Skeletor, even though the new one is great, and I understand the other characters are going to come, like we have. But yes.
No, I completely understand it, for sure. What you said makes sense. Definitely.
So, to sum everything up, like, would you guys say best way to provide constructive criticism to companies is to
not say anything at all?
Yeah.
Nah, we collectors. As long as we're spending a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, and we're spending a whole lot of money. You know, everybody has been spending a whole lot of money. Everybody on this panel been spending a whole lot of money. Everybody in the chat has spent a lot of money. We're spending that type of money. We're gonna want to have some type of say. You know,
yeah.
This is how I feel. You know?
I will just tell everyone, like, yeah, there's a lot of people, you know, there's positivity and negativity, but that doesn't mean shit. It's just criticism. It's a label. If you have something to say about a product, it's easy to say you're just being negative. But no, you got to hear what somebody really feels about it, as long as they could do that respectfully. Do it everywhere. Do it on these comments, these chats, these conversations. I don't think there is one place. It's just always like, just say what you feel about the product. And then eventually they listen, because if you think it's their official forums in the legit way, a lot of the times that is well controlled. So it's filtered before it gets to somebody. when you see it here, the person that it's been filtered to get to probably watch this and be like, yo, what's going on? Or watch all of the channels and be like, yo, how come I don't know about this? So it just hit it from every angle. Just always just say how you feel about it and have a natural conversation about it.
I try to always hit it from all the angles.
Yeah, because that's when it feels the best, right, Jarhead? Like it just feels really good from multiple
that's
angles.
just how I
it
roll.
doesn't get stale.
Nice.
Trial and error, baby. Trial and error.
You know, Crippler was doing something positive for the community and freaking
Bring it back down.
Sorry, I had to.
Thank you, Jarhead.
I like Carl's idea of like a thread, like maybe a page or a thread where everybody can kind of have it all in one place.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's a good solution.
I think it's like what I've got from this is like if you have something to say, bring it up. You know, don't say it behind the scenes. Don't go like, well, you know, I always thought about saying something, but I never did. But my idea was different. Like you should have said it. You know, you should have freaking said something from the first place. If you don't like something, say something. You know, that's what I got from tonight. And I think that's the best idea is to like comment respectfully and definitely like bring up your ideas whenever you have one. So
Casual, real fast. That's why I liked your idea when you had us like the participation of pick a character to build. Let's all have input. I think it was Luke Cage. I want him from this era. I want him from this era. I want this color. Because you were kind of like socializing the idea of like give input. We're spending a bunch of money on this stuff as a community. Let's all come together and give input. I think that was a good exercise to kind of go.
We should do the next one should be Bishop.
Yeah. Well,
the theme is we need
that
to
massacre. That's it.
We're gonna get all of the black characters. We're gonna get them.
Oh, sorry, second coming.
I look at my damn X-Men collection and I'm like, God, like, damn, just let me get one.
Can we do a Batman?
It's
Batman.
I had to get a war tank to get one black character in my Avengers thing. Give us one. But then
We'll try.
We can have Black Panther.
No, did Carl just say we have Black Panther?
Carl just said it. Carl just said it.
It's not a show if you don't hear Rashid say, "Oh my god."
Oh man.
I'm just like, come on, Carl. I like you, bro. Come on. Don't mess it up, man.
If you notice, I respected you today, Rashid. When you mentioned Blade, I didn't mention.
Oh, now I get it.
Here we go. You already just did it already. You just did it already. Damn it.
That's why I started collecting
Oh my
Transformers
God.
because you don't know what race they are. They're just cool.
All right, man. We're gonna get into pictures and then get to the freaking raffle. But did you guys see this thing? This thing
Oh,
was-
I want this.
yeah, me too. I was like,
What is this?
It's Japanese poster. Is it?
it's a Chinese poster
Oh,
for
Chinese. Sorry.
Spider-Verse.
I'm
Where'd
so
you get
excited
this?
for this.
I gotta ask Cece. I don't
I was
have no
gonna
idea.
say.
That's what I'm gonna say. Ask CC.
It's Matt Ferguson.
Oh, it's
No,
Matt Ferguson.
No, I don't know.
No, it's not.
That's the only artist I know.
This is badass though,
It's
man.
nice. Yeah, it's different.
I love it.
Yes.
There's like a bunch of them in the background. I didn't even see that.
I'm gonna try to zoom in, but it's probably gonna get pixelated.
Oh, there's like a lot. Oh.
I think the guy that made, I don't know, Abernathy is his name. But yeah, there's a lot going on.
Abercrombie and
Yeah. So we got this thing. This is pretty badass. And I don't know if you guys saw this thing.
that life
So-
size.
I know some. I've seen it in comic
But
book
that's-
stores and stuff.
That's in Lake Mary. That's by me.
Really?
That's Acme. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's Acme. Yeah, yep. So I thought Pudgy would recognize this one. Then I thought Pudgy took this picture right here.
No,
Someone bought it.
Negative. Somebody bought it. Wow,
Yeah.
it's been there a long time.
Somebody was like, "Yep."
I don't know if it's the exact same one, but someone posted right under it saying like, "Oh, we saw this on the road the other day." I was like, "Oh shit."
I don't know how much they bought that for.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Dude, the Spider-Man hanging upside down too is dope.
Do you think that's licensed or so that was just custom? The
I wouldn't-
Silver Surfer.
Probably
I think
custom.
Yeah, it's probably custom. That's
I wouldn't be
Spider-Man's
surprised if that's a promo from the movie.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
you get the promo
Oh,
pieces from
yeah.
movie theaters.
It's a promo from the movie.
I
Might-
think
maybe.
so.
Maybe.
It's been there for years. I haven't been to that store in a while.
Even William says, "Wow, they sold their surfer." Was that John on his Buffalo trip?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's coming. That's next.
They're not going out of business, are they, Pudgy?
Not that I know of. No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's a different one. I don't know. It looks the same though, right?
Now,
No,
can you
it's the
imagine you driving and somebody has that on their truck?
Statue
I would
like
have been
right
honking
there.
a horn and be like, "Hey, so you collect?"
Is that 1/3 or is that 1-to-1?
What up,
And-
Kisses World Collections in the building?
I thought
Ooh.
Crippler, you know this thing, right?
Yeah, that's from
Darksiders.
Darksiders, I think is the name of the game.
This is badass.
That's the
man.
second one, yeah.
Look at
Oh,
that.
there's War. Yeah, that's the first game right there. Yeah. And then the third one was, I forget who it was. I think it was a female one though. I think it was
Who made these?
I'm
It's
not too
probably
sure.
customs, right? That's big old War. The funny thing about him is like the artist who did Arthas and World of Warcraft and stuff like that did a lot of concept art for World of Warcraft. He went ahead and went to this studio and did these designs for this game. You could tell by the polderins and the big old knee pads, big old
Yeah.
heavy armor,
It's like
and big old sword.
Gears of War times 10.
Yeah.
This is cool though. Then we got another picture together.
That's
They're
dope,
pretty
though.
big. Yeah.
It is huge. I like the statues.
And then, oh, man, I saw this. I thought this looked pretty badass. This is PCS.
It looks good. Yes, sir.
You don't like it?
I'm actually thinking about getting this.
I feel good.
Zoom into his face real quick.
Oh my.
I mean, I know it's him, so I mean, I don't know. I like it.
You can buy both versions as like a combo pack. I think they'll like knock 100, $200 off. So for sure, I'm thinking about getting this.
Yeah, I think it's a nice piece.
It was quarter. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
see-
third scale, right? I think it's
Third
third
scale.
scale.
Third.
Yep,
Yeah, they're
third.
third. I'm saying they're first. I heard they're going to do some of their Rockies in the quarter scale.
Do you think they give Carl Weathers a statue or not? Or no?
Hell no.
Yo, John, he dies in the movie. That's because he took too long to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, Cat,
Son of a bitch.
hey, Steve.
Yo.
Hey, this statue reminds me of something. I'm gonna send you something real fast.
Okay. I don't know if I like the mixed media, but what do you guys think of the mixed media on this thing?
I think it's all right. It's all right for me.
Looks
Yeah, I
like
think
the print stuff to me. It's just thin. But I guess that's supposed to be thin. He's an athletic dude. He can't sweat too much going to the
Yeah.
ring.
No, he was.
Feels good.
You guys see this thing?
Wow. What company is this? Is this a custom company?
No, so this is actually a figure. It's not a statue. It's like a 1/6 scale. It's called So Toys.
You need to
But
get him to
this-
sign this one, Rashid.
Nah, but
Yeah,
this-
Rashid.
No, the thing is, if he only know about this figure, man, he probably will go crazy.
Mhm.
Nah.
Yeah,
This looks good though,
That's-
right?
Yeah.
I get the Hawaiian shirt was in the show, but
That look like Pudgy. That look like you mad, man.
I was gonna say I just like airbrush on a goatee and I'd be good to go.
He looks like a pimp. In that, with
He
that
does look
hat
like a
on,
pimp right there.
Pimp Daddy
Yeah,
Hustle
okay.
Slap
Okay, this-
Money is
but
his
the-
real name.
That was the
This
show
the-
from Hawkeye series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put some girls in the background, and you got the Mac too.
That's right.
Well,
This looks like the-
this ain't J&D though, right? It looks
It's like the Wonder Woman pose right here. You know, it's about to slap him. This looks good though,
Pretty darn
man.
good. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks pretty good. That's pretty good.
You get all the switch outs. A bunch of,
Wow.
yeah.
So toys.
So
Their
toys. And then so
William, right.
I got these stands for these Bowens, and man, like when you put these type of stands on like
Right.
these small statues, it's
Yep.
pretty badass, man. You save a ton of
different
space.
Oh, nice! You got it
Yeah.
over your
That's
computer.
your space. That's your spot.
Yeah, it's my new. It's like it used to be all crammed together, but now they're like
Okay.
on these are called wine bottle staircases. I would have never found them under regular risers or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wine bottle risers, are they called?
Yeah.
That Deadpool painted rich.
I know, man. I really like this one. But yeah,
Silliness.
there's that. And there's a Swamp Thing I just got recently. Yeah, I got lucky with this picture. You see Superman in the background, Batman.
The artistic depth of field.
The depth of field, baby.
You know what's funny with this one? I freaking unboxed this statue, and everyone's like, "Let me see the bird. Let me see the bird." I was like, "God damn!"
Nobody even. They was like, "Statue is so impressive." That was a given. It was like that bird.
That bird, man. Yeah. So I got the Swamp Thing, unboxed this guy, and too big, too big. But he's awesome.
He looks sick. That looked dope.
So that was fun.
The portrait you went through.
And then we got this guy. What guy is this guy again? Crippler.
Carl.
Carl.
Carl. Cool guy.
I love how you did this, man. This looks like an awesome scene right here.
Thank you.
The pictures
I'm debating on how many Avengers to put before it gets too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that Black Widow to put in front of her.
Oh yeah, you do need a Black Widow.
Yeah.
The sideshow
She got such a skinny base
now.
She's got a really slim profile, so she'll fit. It's just more of like trying to make sure it looks like a panel but not cluttered. So that's the balance I'm trying to find with this display.
This looks good, man.
That's a big piece, right? Crip. I'm trying to figure,
Oh yeah,
pictures. You make things look, not as big.
I'm actually working on my first video. I learned a lot, like sort of about like an edited video about scale, because like when you buy something that big and you put like, say I had the Batman Who Laughs or whatever next to it, it shrinks them. So if I paid that much money for that presence, like I want to put the 1/4 there because it lets you know how big this person truly, like the war tank really is. Like when you have 1/4 cap, 1/4 there, the moment you put a 1/3 next to him and see a human that's the same size as the war tank, it reduces his presence. I said that word. It just reduces it. But having the 1/4 there, it actually pluses him. It makes him seem as big as he is. So yeah, it's been fun experimenting with this stuff. I love that war tank so much, dude. Justin, thanks again because he was persistent. I'm like, no, and I'm like, because this is the theater room, and I was very specific. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do, movie pieces or whatever, and I was like, I asked the family, and they was like, we love the Avengers. You should do Avengers. I said, y'all shouldn't have said that. Now I got something coming. And so I was like, that's what I got, the war tank. But this is awesome.
Yeah, got the Iron Man. Looks great.
Look at this sideshow Iron Man.
And this is the giveaway for tonight, man. So whoever wins this, get yourself a war tank right after.
If I win it, that would go next good with my boy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Then you get the Black Widow back and you're set.
Yeah, I was talking to Critical Mass about a Black Widow, like which one. Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Critical Mass.
Hey, Casual, who do I bribe in order to win?
I'm sorry?
Who do I bribe in order to win?
Yeah, right. Looks good though, man.
I actually took the weapon off of him on the left and put it on War Machine. So the one on his right arm stays, but since Thor would block the other one, I put it on War Machine. Now it's not in the picture, but that's how it currently is. And now he's got that big old gun on him. It's pretty cool.
Looks crazy. And then we got Daniel shared. These are all Legos, man. Like I was like, wow, this is badass. Freaking Legos always make it everywhere.
I can't get into Legos, but this,
I can't need it.
The Star Wars is hot though. I like the Star Wars Lego.
I respect anybody who has the patience for this shit, dude. Like to put all of them together like that. Oh man.
Yeah. And then Vampirella from ESM came out, or is coming out pretty soon.
Something's coming out, that's for sure.
Pause.
I can see.
I like the
things
bowls.
right now.
I wish it was like a 1/4.
What scale is this?
I thought this was 1/4.
It is.
No,
like one of those.
Maybe one.
Oh, Critical Mass probably does. Critical Mass gets these, doesn't he?
Critical Mass has everything.
That's definitely the Asian Vampirella.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I like it. It's like an anime face
bet
too.
you do.
So-
It's different.
What's not to like?
constructive criticism, you guys. Come on, let's go.
What's not to like, indeed.
Oh, then Franco Carlissimo released this one. I thought this was
I don't
cool.
get this.
You
I don't
don't?
get the pose.
He's
I don't get the pose.
I'm with you on
I'm
this
not.
one.
he's
It doesn't
blasting
make
off.
sense for.
Looks a little feminine for
Iceman.
me.
Well, that makes perfect sense if it's a little feminine, but I just don't. Because
Nah, he
isn't
look like
that
he's
what he
tripping
is?
on his
Is he
tippy
supposed to be
toes,
flying or something?
underwear and stuff. I don't get it.
Thanks, Batman. Yeah, no, I'm just not I just no.
He look like he's on his tippy toes, tipping out of
Yeah.
the dressing room and shit.
I think. Yeah, it looked like he's blasting off. I think it would have been pulled off a little better
Because
if he
yeah.
was off his toes.
Yeah.
If he was just off his toes,
Oh
an inch.
yeah.
So he's
That'd be
he's
cool.
blasting off.
Or if
Yeah.
one of those things would have been forming the ramp, like a pre-formed
Yeah.
ramp, like just a little bit, I think
Yeah.
getting that motion would have been really dope when it's just too straight and stiff.
I get
Him, not
I
me.
get gymnastics vibes
Yeah.
from this.
Don't he remind you of Professor
Straight and
X,
stiff is a
though?
problem? Really?
He remind me more of Professor X.
Just me looking at him, if that was the case,
Uh-huh.
then that would have been a problem.
It's definitely different. It's different though. It's
Ice
definitely
Iron Man, yes, Luke. Yeah,
Hate,
that's
hate,
exactly
hate,
what
hate,
it
hate, hate, hate. That's cool.
if you say so.
I do see, but like I think it was cool. But then what you guys are saying right now has definitely like helped me like look at it a different way. So constructive criticism right there, man.
I tell you what, Iceman was my favorite growing up.
Until this?
Before Spider-Man.
Okay.
No, before Spider-Man.
You like Ice? You like Iceman, bro?
No, but like, you remember
Oh,
Spider-Man
shit.
and Amazing Friends with Iceman and Firestar and Spider-Man,
Yeah.
that cartoon? Because he was the only dude with like real X-Men style powers, and X-Men would sometimes visit him. And Spider-Man used to just be, I had to go to a tree to put the mask over. But Iceman was like,
But you know, Firestar she was a mutant too, you know.
yeah, and then
Yes.
that's the thing. It was like it was a precursor to sort of like the X-Men cartoons that came. And so like, but he was the only one that had powers at the time. Oh,
He's
look at
tough to
that
execute
display.
too, Iceman.
Yeah. For Joffrey, shared this one. Is this Sideshow or is this PCS? Do you guys know?
But it
They
looks cool.
remind me of Sideshow. I want to lean towards Sideshow the Turtles, but I don't know. I can't.
Yeah. I never seen the Leonardo like
Because
that.
these are quarter. These aren't third, right?
Ooh, I thought these were 1/6.
1/6?
I thought.
I'm not sure.
No.
That shredder is quarter scale, and he's PCS because I have that shredder.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm not sure about the turtles, but for the shredder is.
See, people say he doesn't have a cape, but there he
Uh,
is again with a cape. Shredder.
The turtles are custom. Yeah, I've seen them with a cape
Oh,
before.
turtles are
Yeah,
custom.
mine has a
The turtles are custom. Yeah, there we go. Two of our custom guys right there, Luke and Vibranium Jim.
Nice
Dude,
guy
those
said
are
it too.
really
yeah.
nice.
This guy. Yeah.
And
The
we all know
villains are
Raph is
PCS.
best turtle, so they
You know what
did
happens to
well.
nice guys, right?
I actually like this like logo they have
Yeah,
right here.
that's cool.
That's a nice. I thought that was like photoshopped, but there's a plug right there. That's really cool. Oh, you guys see this thing?
Oh, this
I
is-
want this.
Oh wow!
I want this.
I wanted to get this for Pudgy.
Yes.
That's
You
the thing I just sent.
son of a bitch.
That's
That
the
look
thing I
like
just
a
sent to
good,
you.
Oh, you did?
It looks
why
like
it
a
was-
good Father's Day.
That's classic.
Good Father's Day
That is
present.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw this.
Dylan!
Pudgy.
You son of a bitch.
Dylan, I can't believe John hasn't seen this yet.
Look at that.
I know that clip.
That scene. You got that reference.
Yes.
I'll talk to the guy for you, Pudgy. I got his name and everything.
That's awesome.
And then he made these. I think this is Exorcist, right?
That's a little much.
This is Gotham Cinnabites all over this.
I'm not into this. Yeah, I'm not into this exorcism.
Yeah, it is
All
like
that
a blur.
demonic.
Yeah.
But it is well done. It still is well done though.
Put it on my nightstand.
No, that's creative. Yep. Hell yeah. And then this the back of it. It's like a verse from the Bible or something.
Yeah, I
that's
don't like
pretty
all
cool.
that
Thank you.
demonic.
No thanks. Next up.
Next, yep. We got Dutch. I thought this was, it's not a crazy likeness, but I thought it was a cool idea. Same
These are,
company, by the way.
these are 3D printed, or these are
Polystone.
polystone?
Yeah, I'll get the information for you, and then we'll see if we can make it up.
The Dutch look like that boxer announcer that retired a long time ago. When I asked all the stupid questions.
Oh yeah, the older guy.
Yeah, that looked like him when he's younger.
That's what's you read this, Rashid?
Nah, I don't play, bro. I don't play.
What up, Slifer?
Wow, that predator arms at you. I have a dream. Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys see this thing?
Oh, this is crazy. This thing's
1-to-1 bust.
the likenesses.
It's crazy.
The likeness is on point.
Somebody,
His hair's
somebody
a
must
little
have brushed
fluffy.
that hair for hours.
Yeah, his hair's a little fluffy.
Jupiter's cock.
If this was the Mark III, I may have considered this.
What's that? The 85.
This
looks
is
like
crazy.
Oh,
you
see,
could put that.
that's
on
what they were supposed to do with the
mechanism.
Spider-Man. You know?
Look at
That's
that.
smart
Look
with the
at
glasses.
that.
Yeah, this is crazy.
That's
Yeah,
so
Yo, who's doing this one?
Do we have a price on this yet?
No, I think it's gonna be.
Affinity?
No.
No, this is
Gotta
custom.
be-
Custom.
This is unlicensed.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, this is one of the
Wow.
better ones.
I only got her name. Her name is Hannah. I think she's from Korea, but she makes a bunch of custom 1/6 portraits. And I
Yeah.
think she made this one.
Wow.
And she makes them legit. Like all the 1/6 stuff she's made. This is nothing compared to what she's done before.
This price point's gonna be high, I think.
4,000, 5,000.
Yeah, easy. If you're saying she's a custom 6 scale creator, like those run a grand easy for the 6 scale, let alone this.
Yeah, but is she giving you that nice grade silicone?
This looks unbelievable.
Is this silicone or is this polystone?
No, this is silicone. That's punched hair. This is
You might be
silicone.
saying this is unbelievable when that shit start melting.
Hand
Yeah,
punch
man.
hair, glass
This is
eyes,
unbelievable.
medical
Yeah.
grade silicone.
It's a nice bust though. It's
Regardless, the fact that you get the helmet as well that you could swap out.
yeah,
That's crazy.
There you go.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
all
that.
yeah.
I thought this was Queen Studios when I saw pictures of this thing.
Well, did Robbie Downey Jr. allow his likeness for them or?
Not cheap, I heard.
You need. Not anymore.
Look at that. That's the way I would post.
Yeah.
Of course, the Dr. Mike's gonna get this, right? I'm sure he's gonna get this thing.
If he doesn't, he's not a real collector.
I know. That's why I was like,
Wow.
I need to forward
It's
this
a
to.
private commission that's sold out.
I'm kidding.
Oh, they already sold out. What? Dang.
Oh yeah, this thing would have flown.
Ledge. Do you happen to know the price on it? Like that'd be interesting to see. But okay, here's in-hand pictures right here. This doesn't look silicone to me, man. To be honest,
Look at the armor though. The way the armor looks good too.
the armor looks
mean, the-
badass.
Yeah,
Likeness is on point.
I like the fact that the helmet is right next to him. It's great.
Yeah.
This is one movie piece. Iron Man with a portrait like this is one movie piece. I think you can add to a collection just because of how iconic he was in this role.
His movie and his characterization of
Yeah.
Tony Stark was everything.
Yep.
I wish Iron Man 3 would have been better though. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
talk
What
about
else?
that one.
Yeah.
The Mandarin? Jesus Lord.
Black.
Yeah.
I was so happy to see the Mandarin too. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Hey, I
All of a
don't know
sudden it became Trevor. Hello, Trevor.
Hello, Governor.
if you guys remember that.
Fuck out of here. All of a sudden,
That's Fian.
I was gonna say I don't know if you guys remember the '80s movie Weird Science, but I had
I
my son
love that
watch it,
movie.
and he was watching it, and Downey Jr. came in there, and I'm just watching it for like the 80th time, and he starts jumping up and down. He's like, "It's Iron Man! It's Iron Man!" I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot that."
Oh
was
wait,
in
he
there."
was
it
in Weird
is.
Science?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember.
He was
Oh,
young.
That was
So-
one of the first movies I seen with my mom in the theater.
He was one of the
So-
jerks that was trying to get with the girls.
Oh shoot, I had to watch that. They just
There was
re-released
200
that
from
movie.
her, 3,700 from this other guy.
That's crazy.
That's the price.
Yeah, that's not
That's what
bad,
it
right?
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to Queen Studios and everything, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Dang.
when Sick or Mike sells theirs, I may be interested. No.
All gone. That's all good.
I'm glad I don't collect these busts. I like looking at them, but I'm glad I don't collect
Wait till they do Wesley.
I know, right? That's a cool piece. But then, like, more pictures of Queen Studios 1/6 Catwoman are
Okay, I was
coming
about
up.
to say that looks small.
Yeah.
They did sixth and third
Is that
quarter.
this big one that
I
this is
can't
supposed to be the big one that Queen was
No,
supposed
this
to
is
come
the
out?
smaller one.
This is a
Okay.
smaller one. Yeah. It could be huge for 1/3, man.
Is this still silicone? The small one?
No,
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah, it
don't
doesn't look-
think so. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. This is the first pictures I've seen of it.
She looks good though.
Yeah, this is badass. I forgot where I saw this, but I love the art print and all three of these together. Crazy nice.
DK3
Is that piece still sold out? Or is this
waitlisted?
Wow.
Wait, yeah. Like DK3 is huge, man.
Yeah, it looks. I actually like that. How it looks
Wow.
like better than.
John, those are the two you told me to pair it with the turtles, right?
Yes, sir.
The lightning slide one.
If they're yeah, that's the two I mentioned. If the turtles are third, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is dope.
This is crazy. And then I didn't get too much of this, but Infinity Studios, yeah, it's going to do a half-scale Gimli.
How big is that? Yes.
Half-size statue of him.
Yeah, to go
Yep.
with Legolas and Gandalf.
Oh,
Yeah, they already showed the Gandalf, so Gimli's coming.
The Legolas looks badass. The silicone one, it looks really good.
Steve, I don't want to jump the gun, but you got pictures of that Belrock too? Or no?
The Balrog.
The nice size one that Mr. X got.
Oh no, I didn't get any of those. Yeah, I saw the video. The video was badass. Like how you couldn't get it through the
I
door.
like that piece, man. If I was into Lord of the Rings, I would get that piece.
It's crazy, man.
I'm into Lord of the Rings and I ain't getting that shit.
I saw this thing. Jason posted this. I love this artwork. Do you guys know it's by Mark Brooks?
Yeah.
I
The guy who
love it.
designed
The X-Men Justice
X-Men
League line.
Trinity.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out which, because I have the other Avengers book that has the this must be another this one coming out.
Why is Hawkeye so damn jolly?
Well, he looks stupid, bro.
That was pre snowplow.
Wow, it's too early. Too early for
I'm
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It just
I
happened.
always liked Tigra and Captain Marvel. I always like those two. Yeah, she's crazy. Can you imagine? She's like clawing your ass up and shit. While you with her.
Jeez.
This is cool too. I gotta look up more of his. Yeah, Mark Brooks.
I'm sorry. I like Mark Brooks.
Yeah, I like his art style. Looks
He's
good.
the one that did the XM Wonder Trinity there.
Yeah.
The inspiration is Mark Brooks.
That's the green suit. I know Slifer prefers the green suit Phoenix.
I completely missed this. Did you guys read this? The spider says Rashid could make RDJ's hair look spectacular on that piece with his special statue hairbrushes.
Yeah, man. He's got the whole.
What are you talking about?
Well, Rashid. Well,
Wow.
Danny
Wow,
Lee.
Rashid, while listening to Keisha Cole.
Oh, you had to be backstage last
That's
night
a
for
backstage
Don't worry, kid,
situation.
I'm gonna have some
right?
Filipino gang members at your house.
Oh, Rashid, man. I don't know. I feel like you should keep this piece after looking at these pictures. This-
Anybody wants it? I'm selling mine. Anybody
Nah,
wants it?
man. Look at this thing. This looks so
I
good,
got too many
man.
Boba Fetts.
This
bro.
is hot, man.
It's a hot piece.
Dude, he's
It's
got
hot
a
scene.
life-size Boba with a carbonite next to him. He ain't need it. He ain't need this.
that. This could be hot, but after watching the show,
Yeah, right.
That guy Jeff.
Like a bantha, man. Like a bantha.
I am Boba Fett.
I definitely want that.
Does she ride?
Jesus.
Wow.
Who makes this? Is it NYC joint?
NYC, yeah.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah, I
at
might pick this up one day, man.
Well, you got to watch the movie first, bro.
Chill.
that.
Chill, man. Chill.
How
Ricky
did he get
mistake.
into the? How did he get into this throne right here?
Here we go. It's not my. It's something about me, man. Something about me.
Oh, Cece got it too.
Yes.
Mark Book says I like his MC Hammer pants.
Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this.
That's cool.
Yeah, that display looks good.
I don't know this anime, but like Jeffrey posted this, and I thought this looked pretty cool. It looks like
Yeah, I can see Buck liking this shit.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I couldn't. I don't know if it was One Piece. Open.
No.
Not too sure on this one.
That's
Yeah, put some pants
hairstring
on.
moccasin guy.
Great moccasin guy. Samurai. It's like samurai line, I think.
He does got a katana.
And this guy right here. It's anime called One Piece. Okay, Sume One Piece. Dang, everyone's.
Let me get my lawyer. Hold on.
These dudes love anime, boy.
Oh, look at this comment. John, turn away. It has hair on the legs.
How dare you? All right,
He's not right. He's not wrong though.
Perfect time.
I see how it is, Sliver. I see. How it is.
You know, I'm
just
surprised
lives in the shadows and waits for the attack.
I'm surprised
Oh,
nobody did a lot
Jesus.
of Akira anime statues.
I know, man.
Tetsu. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
Bless you.
With the bike and everything.
The bike and also with the
Akira
arm,
slide. I want the Akira slide.
the robotic arm, changing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't do that.
My favorite anime was Scarlett Johansson and Ghost in the Machine.
Ghost in the
That's your
Machine.
favorite,
Ghost in the
that's your
Shell.
favorite anime?
That's the best anime ever created. It looked like a
Man,
movie
you
though.
smoking that crack, bro.
Is this XM Studios or is this
Yes.
custom?
This is XM.
XM Studios? Wow.
Yeah, I've always liked that Wolverine.
Jimmy
Didn't it
got
have
this one.
tubes or so- It looks.
Nah, I like my
look how
custom.
wet it looks on the legs and the shoulders.
That looked like Phoenix.
Is that hair?
With afro.
Looks like Phoenix.
It looks sad.
Mm.
No, I like my custom Weapon X. This is okay.
Dang, look at that.
I got that one.
That's cool.
Nice
That
piece.
looks good. That looks good.
I think
the
I think
wet
the
effect on
helmet-
the body is amazing.
Yeah.
Does the screens light up or no?
I don't think
Yeah,
it-
look at
no,
that.
actually-
Wow. Wow. Okay.
This is also has hair, so John may not want to.
Okay, guys, let's.
This is a Daniel Bell joint too.
Oh,
the
is it
screen-
really?
The screens come off too,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I think somebody said it does for like display.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Too much hair in these photos.
Hair phobia is a real thing, man.
Awesome. Congrats to you, Jimmy. Awesome piece. I thought this was custom, but it's XM Studios, you guys said?
Yeah, it's older
Yep.
XM.
Nice. Joe is starting to go into the dark side. He picked up his first Bowen at a comic book shop. I think he picked it up for cheap too.
Stop
So
influencing these
Yeah.
people.
I know,
casual.
man. I was like, hell yeah,
Yo,
got him.
Which
You
Joe
know-
is this?
I didn't get his last name. I didn't put his last name, but he's in the group.
Okay.
would you guys would like to see the LB? What was it? LBS?
LSB.
LSB. LBS. Man, stop. Would you like to do a Iron Man like this one? Like to give it that old classic Avengers feel? I thought.
I think he was doing
I
something
thought.
like that.
Yeah, I wanted to see him do it like, but gray, of course, not yellow.
That'd be cool. I think. I mean, LSB would definitely be the best one.
What if somebody does all the ooh?
Yeah, you know who this belongs to? It's our boy right here.
Meow.
Our boy Carl. Carl was like, man, I'll show you guys how it's done.
Yo, which one would you marry? Which one would you just love?
Jeez.
And which one would you kill?
I would
Mystique, Dark
go with-
Phoenix,
I would take,
or
Mary
uh,
Emma.
You'll marry Emma?
I would
Okay.
take
Yep, because
Mystique.
she's loaded. She's loaded.
Okay.
She's
I would take Mystique because Mystique can rob any bank at any
Oh,
time.
okay, so
Oh.
you'll marry her. Then who you would kill?
I definitely would kill.
Phoenix.
I definitely would kill Emma because I don't want her reading my mind.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want a
God knows
hottie
what
that
goes-
can read your mind.
God
Alright,
knows
so
what
then
goes
you
on in
decide.
there.
You make some sweet love. Dark Phoenix.
Shut up, John. I know how to organize a Batman collection.
I hope Wesley stays out of prison.
Jesus.
You going for some low blows, bro. I see that.
Oh,
This guy's
man.
really going for the blows. Nah, I got you.
I love you,
Yeah.
brother.
I'll kill Mystique. Marry. Oh. I'll marry
You gonna
Phoenix.
kill Mystique?
You see
I'll kill
Mystique's
Mystique,
ass,
marry
bro?
Phoenix,
Look
and,
at Mystique's ass, man. You get
and,
more
and,
ass with
and just
Mystique.
hit Emma. I'll just hit Emma.
Nah,
I'm gonna marry Mystique because if I want, she can turn into Emma.
Oh,
They're not smart. Pudgy,
man.
they're not smart. And
Pudgy's a
and she
fucking.
can rob a bank
You
anytime she can
Yeah.
rob banks and everything else.
Pudgy's not getting paid enough. I'll tell
Rashid
you
and
that.
Pudgy win that.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Come on now, she could be anybody you want.
You know who Danny Lee's gonna marry?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta backstage.
That
backstage.
statue is in here.
Sabretooth.
Display
Man.
responsibility. Responsibility.
This was
I'm
showing
looking
Danny
at that
appreciation
Omega
episode.
Red.
I'll tell you.
It's pretty dope.
Oh man, but awesome, Carl. I'm sorry we went this way with your collection, but awesome collection.
Hey. That's
When did you get
beautiful.
this Phoenix, by the way? Did you get it when it first came out?
Yes.
You
Dang.
old school collectors, man. Y'all had it good. Probably spent like $700-800 for those things.
That's funny, man.
How dare you, Rashid, says Mr. Daniel.
Oh, we got birthday boy. Look at birthday boy.
It's your boy
Happy
Cash.
birthday. It's your boy Cash.
It's your boy Cash.
Is he still?
That's
still
funny.
here, right? Yeah, there he is. What's
That
up,
look
Cash?
it's like the kid
Then
from
like
my-
they made a happy birthday to Cash.
my God.
little- Apprentice.
The transition is now complete.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You know what it, no, you know what it is? It's like Pokemon. Remember Pokemon back in the day?
What do I call it?
Oh, look at the
Evolving.
middle one.
Evolving,
The middle
yeah,
one, he looks like
evolution.
he belongs on different strokes.
Oh,
When he was
Yeah.
younger, he trained.
what you talking
And
about?
then he adopted the force, learning from Rashid and Thor. And then he realized the power was in the afro, the dark side of the afro.
You guys are crazy, man.
Big happy birthday
How
to
did
you,
What
I
happened to
man.
that kid?
Hell yeah.
man? Is
Happy
this kid,
birthday, man.
Is this kid went crazy or something like that?
Bad things happened to this kid. Yeah, really bad things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he grew up like on drugs and stuff, and they don't show him anymore.
I want
Yeah.
everybody who criticized that little kid, y'all did that to him.
Jeez.
Y'all did take responsibility.
I think they should give him another job in Star Wars as a villain or something, man. Make him-
No, he's down the hole, man. They don't want to touch that. That guy
he's
is
done.
gone.
That guy is
yeah.
Ahsoka.
This is from Cash. Who did this again, Cash?
Oh man, it's my good buddy Victor. Does a lot of good artwork for Star Wars as well as Marvel characters and a couple Midwestern stuff like James Dean, Clint Eastwood. So I always try to support him whenever I can.
That looks dope.
Yeah, man,
That's
this looks
on point.
awesome.
Really good.
Yep,
Victor Gardumo, right? Or what's his last name?
yep, Vic Garduno. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Gotham said that kid is in prison, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I had
Yikes!
no idea.
Oh, he's in
A little
prison,
kid,
you
not Victor. Little.
Jesus Christ.
So happy birthday to Cash, and man, I didn't know you were almost to 1,000, like 975. We only
Look
need
at this.
25 more to go. Yeah, man, 25 more to go, and be at
1,000
1,000.
subscribers, Cash will give you some apples and oranges.
1,000 subscribers.
Hey man, look.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
You see
I
this?
appreciate.
Sorry.
No, you good. Little kid grew up to be the real Vader. Yeah, I guess so. Man, he's in jail. Never know what he did.
And then
Count us
Cypher
two out,
said,
man.
went to the dark side, literally. Yeah, you guys got to read up on that guy. That guy's not good.
Can you imagine having him as a cellmate, though? That'd be amazing.
I thought you were going to say, imagine having him as a guest. Get him on the show.
Yo, he says a cellmate. What's wrong with this guy, man?
Turning into some
So
memes.
tell me all about the dark side.
Wow.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
I would love to like see this every day. And then we got this is funny. What if Darth Sidious in the Phantom Menace is actually Palpatine? This is for the people that haven't watched freaking Star Wars.
Wait.
They're matching up the mouths and everything. And then we got when Peach keep ending up at Bowser's crib twice a week somehow.
That is the most pathetic face.
Yeah.
Hey, get that man some help. Seriously, I ain't trying to joke. Seriously.
Who got a picture of my bedroom out there?
Y'all didn't know
Even the
VSC
pillows
and
legit.
John. That's their dream room right there.
That's badass. Then we got I don't know why this made me laugh. But
That's
Sometimes
awesome.
it's a simple thing.
That's so true, though.
They're gonna get a little more toothpaste out of that when the train
He'll have
comes.
better luck if he stands to the side of the train, not in front.
That's statue.
Otherwise, it won't matter.
That's statue money.
Right.
That should be the caption on that. That's statue money. Like save your toothpaste.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw this March,
Oh,
April, and
that's
May.
me. Oh my
This guy only has
God.
3 months. I could pull off all 12.
Wow.
Wow.
This was badass too.
Oh shit. Yeah. They should do a
This is
CP3
an
yo
abomination.
Buster.
Buster.
Girl, look crazy, man.
Meet Luke
Meet Luke
Skywalker. Jesus.
Oh man.
Me patiently waiting for AI to begin its war against humanity.
Wow.
There's a lot of stuff going on with AI right now.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
They talking about rebooting. James Cameron wants to
Yeah.
make a movie without Arnold Schwarzenegger, a sequel, but it's gonna be all about AI.
They better stop with that.
They'll
If
start
video
on the
gaming,
road.
I love this. This is so true.
if video gaming has taught me anything, there's something behind this wall.
So true.
Yes.
Yeah, those
so
look like XM rocks right there.
Wow. Live by the sword, drive by the sword.
That's
I've seen crazy stuff, but man, this is probably the best thing I've seen.
Could you imagine getting in somebody's car and seeing that?
You got
I
like,
would die laughing.
if I had a Chevelle, I would do this. I would put this thing like that. It's kind of hot.
Highlander. I don't know why this made me laugh too.
Family.
Yeah,
Oh, and then freaking Mojo came out of nowhere and posted this thing. This is a custom. You guys see this?
I
thing?
thought that was really him.
yeah, I saw that. I thought that I didn't know what it was. I was like, who is this? Who did this shit?
Yeah.
Boom.
The back of that chair is higher than the PCS Blades chair.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This is
Good
cool
stuff,
though.
though. Got the lighting.
Oh, and then Phoenix shared his Justice League. I thought this was badass too. Like,
Dun, dun, dun,
and you got the ladies on the side.
Hey, hi, ladies.
I didn't understand this part though. Like, I was like, what's going on here, man?
I was about to say which one you take, and you pointed to that one. I'm like, you got problems. I think I'll take DJ
Take
Darius
Mystique.
or
You can
which-
have all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you always on. Oh, Red Sonya is hot too. Damn, that's some nice ladies.
And then we got Piggy with his new. This is a custom, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's a custom. It's
Shock.
dope.
Eh,
Yo, is that reflection part of the base though?
That's my table.
That's your table? Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo.
Yeah, it's a custom table with a custom doom.
Oh, there you go.
There you
I'm
go.
like, the ray tracing on that is immaculate.
yeah.
I've always liked that Doom. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, it's amazing in person.
What scale is it?
Quarter,
Man.
Dang.
and it's got some weight too. It's heavy as hell.
Doom runs the country.
Look at the swap outs though. I like it's pointing out, and then he has his arms crossed like that. That's really
I
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
It's overlooking that
Yeah.
area.
Big congrats to you, Piggy. This looks awesome.
I appreciate it, man. The customs are just killing it for me lately. Like my favorite
There you
couple
go.
are customs.
You in the hole now, son. Ain't no coming back.
Then we got I don't know if you guys got to see this thing. So this came out a couple of years ago. This was like a custom group that released all these guys in quarter scale.
Phoenix
Someone
Force.
yeah, the Phoenix Force. Someone grabbed the what are they called? The STL files, like the 3D files.
Mhm.
Bases,
Yeah.
yeah.
They scaled them down to 1/6 and created a bus out of them. Supposedly,
Cool.
I love the idea, and I was like, I need to get touch with this guy. If you could scale some statues down and make them to bust, I think it'd be.
Prime one try. Oh, bus. Yeah, I was about to say they scaled statues down. And people don't like it. What's going on, figure? Colin?
Figure
Con pop.
Yeah, I thought this was badass. And and then Pudgy shared these pictures. Pudgy, you found this one, right?
Yeah. This was Lou Ferrigno. I knew years ago he collected, and he posted it recently on social media. And he's got a pretty decent sized collection, from what I understand.
So as soon as you posted this, we got our boy. Got his signed. I thought that was badass.
Manga fatal.
That's his bust? He got signed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome.
Crazy.
Yo, that picture looked kind of, I don't know, man.
Look at that. That's cool, right?
That's awesome.
Yo, he looked like he's
all right, Rashid.
I gotta talk to Fado about that.
Fado's gonna watch the
look
replay.
At Lou Ferrigno face. Look at Lou Ferrigno face, and then imagine him turn around and say, "Tonight, room 84."
That's fatal.
Wow.
That's fatal. Yeah.
I thought that was Prince.
Wow.
PCS should have got that hairdo for Prince.
We're just gonna keep poking at Fado until he does a stream, just coming back at all of us.
That's gotta be another picture.
I think it's an older picture. Yeah.
How did you guys like this Hulk? This bus.
I think it looks good, man. It'd be cool if it was a quarter scale, like with the same portrait and everything. But I think it looks good.
It captures
Sideshow too.
Captures it captures the Hulk wall.
Yeah. And we got our guy Pudgy meeting Lou too. Look at this guy.
That was years ago.
What a handsome devil.
This is recent, guys, because he still Lou Ferrigno still looks good.
Yeah, no, Lou looked good. This is about 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
Terry's comments amazing.
Reggie from Nutty Professor. Wow.
not Pudgy, the fatal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Reggie.
Wait, so this picture with Fatal is not? This is old. This is an old picture.
I'm going to assume so.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Because Lou hasn't been making the rounds lately that I recall.
And you just had to be around Black Panther one time because he was feeling that Killmonger look.
The Killmonger vibe, yeah.
Yeah, that looked like a Prince look. That looked like Killmonger.
God.
I talked to Fatal about this.
Emergency cool nerds meeting is a session.
This was about 30 pounds ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you could take him though.
Lou's he's solid.
Yeah,
he's still in good
muscle
shape.
look a little flabby, but
for his age, man.
Oh man, yeah. I think
was he about 70?
I think he's 75 now. I think.
Yeah, he looks good for his age.
He looks good for his age.
Yeah, he does.
You know something?
It doesn't look like this. I don't know if he used steroids, but I know everybody do. It don't look like it. Looked like he probably left the stuff a long time ago. It may probably just work out naturally.
Yeah.
So.
You know, something I found out recently, or a little bit ago, was like he was deaf. He's always been deaf.
Oh yeah. Since like age 3.
Yeah.
And both
he was on the show.
He had to lip read
as their neighbor. I don't know if you guys ever watched that, but he was playing himself, and they actually write to the fact that he's deaf, and you can kind of hear his regular speaking voice. It's kind of off because if you've never really heard language, that you can't really emulate it. So they actually wrote into the show. He's on a lot of seasons of that show. King.
Wow.
And he just
Edwin Diaz says hope first.
Yeah, I think last year he just had
this.
cochlear implants. He can hear now.
The whole
yeah. He had implants done on both ears recently. I think within the last 2 years.
So Edwin Diaz says Hulk versus the Thing, and we're gonna need somebody to Photoshop this later tonight, if possible. That's cool. But thanks for sharing this, man, Pudgy.
Yep.
And then we got our guy Rashid. This is a nice picture, man. And then I'm not too sure who this character is. I think you unboxed them, Angelus.
Oh, yeah, Angelus.
She looks really good. Yeah.
He was like, I need to get this picture too, right? I'm gonna get top down.
Yeah.
Little bitties.
And then we got our boy posing with the
album cover. Smack
this
DVD.
ECC? These two,
Yeah,
or is this...
both of them.
Dang. Are these older pieces or like newer?
Yeah, these came out about 8 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah, about 8 years ago. But I see somebody, another scammer. I think he was selling the Jason. He put 2,000 shipped, and that thing cost more than that. And the box is huge, so I don't know.
I love that Freddy Krueger. I love Freddy Krueger in general.
Yeah.
Fred Krueger, Mom. Fred Krueger.
You guys will probably recognize this, but I posted this picture up of this guy, Rowan. He did a setup where he was building up his display cases. Maybe this will remind you guys. These are all empty. I don't know if you guys remember, but now he's literally filled them up.
Gosh, I gotta stop showing that Omega Red. I'm too tempted.
The Iceman is a nice Iceman. I don't know. I hear that it turns yellow. That's just what I heard.
It almost seems like it is, but I don't know if that's the natural yellow or not. Like more on the base. You see how its torso is more blue?
Mm-hmm.
That pic just needs a vote for Rashid banner. We'll put it. We'll put it up right now. So there you go. Vote for
Rashid 2024.
But yeah, big congrats to this guy. I think he's done finally with his display, and it's freaking badass. I think.
Is this the basement, or you don't know?
I don't know, to be honest.
Store, right?
No. This is definitely he made this in one of his. I don't know exactly, but I remember the progress pics he was posting up. He took it down and put it back up.
Once I saw that video game with Spider-Man, I really like that Craven. So now
the way they did it, right?
I like the XM Craven now. I mean, I like the character Craven in that video game. If somebody would do a custom, that would be crazy.
Yeah. That game, dude, they take a lot of liberties and they nail them. Like they change it, but nail it. It's so dope.
Yeah, this looks good. Robert got this custom shield. Looks badass. Yeah, look at that thing.
Nice.
I love how he took this picture. I don't know. I sold him the shield, but like I was like, I'm not gonna keep him for this one if I sell him or if I give him away. So I sold it to him. And here it looks so badass. I was like, God, I should have kept it.
Doesn't it come with a hammer or no? A custom hammer? That was something different.
No, the same guy sold a custom hammer, but I never got that. I only got the shield. Yeah. But big congrats to this guy. And then Rocco shared this picture. He was like dusting off his Catwoman while watching some good YouTube in the background.
All right, Rocco.
Yeah. So I thought that was funny. It's a Swamp Thing too. I was like, oh shit, it's recent. But then if you zoom in, you find some folders that was questionable.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I won't zoom in tonight. You guys zoom in.
I like how he marks it little people porn, so that it saves on bandwidth. It just saves bandwidth.
You know what I love about this?
You could fit more.
Steve's not even gonna make it to 100 before this is.
I know, man.
Little people, like what's that supposed to mean?
Hey, that's the PC way. That's the new PC way of saying.
So this is Slifer's, and I love what Slifer put in the comments. He's like, not a piece for everyone, but this one I got because I love it or I like it. And I was like, hell yeah, man, get whatever you want, get whatever you like, and he got it, So I thought that was pretty cool.
People in the comments
even if it's Wonder Woman with a messed up portrait.
I like it too. Except for that one, Budgie. No, I'm kidding. This is a oldie but goodie. I definitely like the portrait on this guy. I see this one in person.
The portrait is on point,
Yeah.
Oh,
Mary Poppins.
Someone has to put Rashid's face on this. That's my project for the.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
That's gonna be my.
Don't
project.
put me on no. Don't put me on Mary Poppins. Don't put me on Mary Poppins statue.
With the Tims hanging out.
He already has the Tims on. He already has the Tims on.
Oh my God.
I will do it.
Oh, John. That's perfect.
Congratulations, life.
Big congrats to you. Yep. And then Tobias posted this one. It's a custom group that the same custom group did all of these.
I like that Mystique.
I keep forgetting the name.
Yeah, I was going to get
It was-
that Mystique. Somebody selling that Mystique.
It's a different custom group that did the 2 on the end.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
like the Mystique.
Because I had that Mystique on pre-order.
You
Yeah,
let it
the
go,
Mystique is the best
Jarhead?
one.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I like
Did you
this
like
one.
how? Did you like how it came out though?
Yeah, I like
You-
that
you-
Psylocke.
You wish you
Yeah,
kept it?
It's just
I like that, but it's like
So
3.5
much depth
scale.
that Psylocke would take though. From the sash and
the leg
swords and the
that's
leg.
the long. It looks a little long in person
Mm.
when I've gathered.
Oh, okay.
It's beautiful setup though.
It's a dope statue. It's just
Yeah.
when at that point I was trying to get out of X-Men statues.
How y'all like that Psylocke piece?
I seen this one in
Nice
person. It looks.
I
really
like
good in
it, but it's
person.
like too big for mine.
Yeah, take up too much depth.
I think it's like
but it's
1,
beautiful.
3.5.
How it looks on Cash?
It looks great in person, man. Like the portrait and the body parts and everything. Like everything looks
The
great
butt.
on it. The butt, yeah, the butt looks good. But yeah, I think they're
Yep.
3.5. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than quarter scale, and
I don't
but-
think this girl looks like Domino though. I think she needs. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
but this
Tell
one
me
comes
the
out with like,
barrenness. She doesn't look like Domino for me.
but she has like 4 different portraits.
She
So,
looks like Meredith from G.I. Joe, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah, so,
It's cool though.
yeah.
He's got the ladies all set up.
And then our guy Top Gun Collector finally opened up a YouTube, and yeah, he has this piece, and I was like, God damn.
Is this Prime One or custom?
Prime one.
Okay.
Ow.
Al, yep. Freaking badass, man. I haven't watched it yet, but he just opened it up too. So if you guys could stop by, Top Gun Collector is his YouTube.
Did you see that one post of somebody opening up their statue and the cape is broken in half?
Oh yeah, for the
Yeah.
Superman Hush.
Yeah.
that was.
No, it was this.
It was this one.
It was this
Oh,
statue.
Wow.
Prime one's
I
not
would
gonna
have
fix
I would
that.
have cried. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I would have too, man. To be honest. And then yeah, Tweeterhead
Oh,
posted
this
these
is
pictures. Yeah,
Mhm.
his
Skeletor
eyes
look-
are
Skeletor
weirding
look
me out.
crazy, man.
Yeah, look at those eyes, man.
They're doing
Yeah,
good.
that's
Tweeterhead is
awesome.
knocking it out the park with these.
I love Trap Jaw. That's the name, Trap Jaw. Yeah,
Look at
he
that.
came
Yep,
out hot.
Trap Jaw.
All of them came out hot.
You got
Give me
these
a-
right, Biggie?
Yep. I'm waiting on the Merman was on back order. It got pushed out 3 weeks, so I'm patiently waiting for it to get. I told Buck I think he has something to do with the delay.
Yeah, he did. He let me know that he was gonna do that.
So this Skeletor must have 2 portraits, right? Because he has the one that's yelling. He's screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what I mean, man.
That's hot, man. And I love that this Skeletor has a sculpted cape.
Oh yeah, yep. These are 1/5 scale too, so they're small and
Oh,
freaking.
really?
Oh, they're 1/5?
Yeah, they're
I
in
thought
line
that's-
with the side shows. Yeah, they are. They're 1/5.
Oh.
Mythos status.
I wonder where they tackle on Thundercats next.
I'm
Who's
hoping.
doing Thundercats? I thought I just seen some people doing Thundercats.
It was Iron Studios, but those were 10th scale. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Is
Oh,
there a
yeah,
market for
true.
Thundercats though?
yes.
Carl, the fact that you had to
have
ask
your
that.
people. Well, I think the Iron Studios Thundercats sold pretty well. So
Dang, look at that, man.
Trap Jaw look crazy. And
I think this is their
Skeletor.
best work. I think this is their best line.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at-
Because
I like
the
Mermaids.
anatomy.
Yeah. The
I would
pose,
like
the
Yeah.
variety in poses.
Yeah.
You know what I
would
just thought
buy all
about?
3 of these guys.
I just thought like I heard XM sculptors are leaving XM. Sculptors from XM Studios have left XM Studios. I think they went over here, man. These look like XM pieces, to be honest.
You'll be, you know what though, but you're going to be able to tell from looking at XM's work coming out.
Mhm.
You'll be
Yeah,
able to
exactly.
tell. You don't go from high and all of a sudden crash into a little boom. I'm
Just
sorry.
keep your transformer, dude. That's all I ask you. Y'all get rid of everybody else. Don't get rid of
Emil
Look at Trap
Carfon.
Jaw, man. He looks crazy.
Yeah, I
They
love the
even kept
variety.
the basis in line with the ones that Sideshow started out, where all the villains are on top of Snake Mountain. So that's not like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you look at all
But you
their
could tell
anatomy.
they're on Snake Mountain, right? You're not like, where is
you have to try to figure it out. It's obvious.
You see how Skeletor is arching his, how his back is,
Yeah.
how his neck feels.
Like,
Look
yeah.
crazy,
Three
man.
distinct poses, and this is more detail that I'm used to seeing from Tweeterhead.
And I can't
By
wait for that
far.
trap jaw. That trap jaw gonna be hot in person.
Yeah.
What up, Chase?
Are they
Look
gonna
at him
do
man, with
a
the
heavy?
sword. That
Did
looks
they
so
say they're
good.
gonna go deep into the He-Man line, like by doing Man at Arms and
They did. They did.
Okay, cool.
Sorceress, all of them.
Oh,
Tweeterhead's
so
doing
yeah,
Transformers?
you need
Wow.
definitely Sorceress.
What if Tweeterhead does
Yeah,
G1
Beastman.
Transformers?
Yeah,
Oh, I want to see
yes,
that.
you definitely need Beastman,
Yeah,
bro.
if they do
Beastman
that,
for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Grab those comics. That's cool. Tweeterhead.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. So this, I think a lot of people are like wondering if Tweeterhead's going to do the Scarecrow in 1/4 because they only did in 1/6.
Yep.
That may interfere with the contract they have with Sideshow, maybe.
That was before though. That was before that, so I don't think it's gonna be in 1/6. That was the first one that came out of these 4.
Okay.
I ordered it, but I canceled.
Yeah.
It looks good though, man. I like this.
I'd
line.
pick up that Joker on Throne of the Two-Face. That's all I'd need.
so this is all 1/6 right here, right? Because of the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
John, you also need Scarecrow, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in quarter, I don't want it in 1/6.
Two-Face and Harley for me, man.
Not to say that there's anything wrong with 1/6, but I think I'd prefer it in the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was so glad Pudgy told me to get that Joker on Throne in 1/6 because that quarter scale was never going to be where I wanted to put it.
It's
The
too
1/6
big,
scale
right?
is massive. Yeah, so I can imagine. Like,
Is the 1/4? Did the 1/4 start shipping yet?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, people are getting it.
Okay.
I think Barbara got it recently. The Joker on Throne.
Yeah.
But Pudgy, you're collecting this line, right? Mostly, I think you got the
Yep.
Joker on Throne, then you got the Two-Face.
Yeah, and I have Harley or an order too. The only one I haven't
Oh,
gotten is Scarecrow, and I might.
Would you go with the Sideshow one?
no, he got the 1/6.
No,
though.
I
Oh, you're
like
doing
the
1/6.
treated.
Oh yeah, you're doing
Yeah, I'm
1/6.
doing
That's fine.
1/6.
Yeah, that makes sense. Then. I like the 1/6. I like the quarter scale Sideshow one with the Robin in the base.
Yeah,
So you guys don't like the Scarecrow in this line?
Oh, it's
I like it.
just
Yeah. Personally, I think it's the best Scarecrow non samurai. It's just 1/6, and it's not the scale that I collect, but it is an amazing Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Cash, you getting
get
parts
it,
of this line, right? Or the whole line for you? The 1/4?
Out of these 4, I'm only gonna pick up Harley and Two-Face.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna pair it with the other stuff you're getting, like the Penguin and the Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Why
Are you
nobody
going with
wants
the Bell
Scarecrow?
Joker?
It's only comes in 1/6. That's why
Yeah,
I
it's
want
only it's not a
Oh,
1/4.
for me. The only reason I didn't order it is he came out before the others, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, really? I'm not just gonna get a Scarecrow. But then when the
Is it
others
still
came
available,
out, I was like,
Pudgy?
oh, okay. I haven't looked.
Mhm.
Probably is.
Yeah.
I like that shot right there.
Yeah, I do too. This is like the money shot right here.
And that's where the base of Two-Face makes sense to be so small. So you can scoot him in close.
Really cool. And then Tyler. Yeah, we talked about this in the beginning, but these are the pictures Tyler took when he was at the XM Studios store.
See, her colors are vibrant. Her colors.
I
are
love
vibrant.
the colors.
Everything
yeah.
looks
The
great.
skin tone
Yeah.
looks phenomenal. The reds, the blues,
I like
everything.
I like the choice of costume.
Yeah.
Now that they added lipstick, if they
So,
would
yeah.
have had an alternate portrait to give it a little more action.
I'm glad he gave her those star panties. I mean, the booty shorts, but
Here's the-
I think
Jesus.
she just needs some eye and mouth expression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
she
my.
should show me some
Be
grit.
biting the lip.
Yeah, some teeth.
But it
Boom.
just goes to show you what a paint app, how much a paint app can change
Yeah.
a portrait. Look
This is
at that
definitely touched up. Yeah.
shading in the nose.
I love the texture they use at XM. Look at that. And that looks like leather boots right there.
Now, did that base look like Apocalypse to you guys?
No, I looked at pictures. I was like, no. It does not.
There would have been fire everywhere, like volcanic sort of
So
mountain.
are they going to still?
lava.
Is this it? Or are they going to still work on on the face? Are they going to still work on the face?
Who knows, man?
I
This is
think
a set
that's
of
the-
tease.
I even like the body.
Yeah, me too. Like the muscle.
She
like
looks
how
powerful,
built-
but she still
yes.
looks feminine.
Yep. And then you see the emblem over the breast. That thing lifts up. It has so much depth to it. The same with the belt.
This thing right
Like,
here?
look, yeah,
there's
you
this.
see how it
Yeah,
lift
the
up?
bra.
That shit is dope, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
Chest plate.
Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, like I said, the price is up.
Then you look at the price, and then you J&D all over again.
This is all SGD, but definitely in
Oh,
USD,
okay.
it's like 1,100, 1,200, but still,
Yeah,
still
like
up there.
1,500.
There's the
But, yeah, no,
shield.
I
The
love
shield
that
looks so
shield.
good.
I love the
nice.
paint on
Shield's
that.
well done.
That's a dope.
The
shield.
shading around the stars, even yeah, they did well with the shield. That's for sure.
Yeah, the scratch marks. It looks like she's been in battle. The dents. It looks so good, man.
Yeah.
Show me some teeth, Wonder Woman.
Look at that. Even the spear looks badass.
Yeah, the spear looks dope. I think I like this even better than the Superman, all things considered. But I don't like any of them.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they watch CMP 2024 and
CMP 2020. Oh, I can't say that.
Unbelievable.
You see how he almost tried to get me?
Yeah, no, unbelievable.
You see this thing? Weta released this, like this copy from Blade. So was compared to
on the witch's name, Geralt of Rivia. Geralt. Look at that sword in the mouth of that.
I know, man. Look at that.
What is this? The Walking Dead?
It's a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent gavel.
Yeah, dude. I would like to see the eyes lit up more like mutant yellow, like cat eye. Give him a cat eye potion. Oh no, it's black, so he's actually doing a different alchemy potion. So that's okay.
They actually didn't do too bad on the portrait.
The Witcher.
Witcher.
Yeah, he's all about alchemy, and he has different alchemy potions to get in, like for strength, for agility, for eyes. The more toxicity he has in his body, the crazier he becomes.
Yeah.
Sounds
I like how
my
pale.
girl.
I like the chain.
But you see the veins popping out? I like that. Like
Yeah.
it's going through his body and everything. That's a really
Yeah.
nice touch.
That's the toxins.
Yeah, look
I
at the
like that they
bone.
represent the toxins in his arm too.
See that skull grabbing his shirt?
Yeah,
wrinkled,
I like
that's
that.
That's crazy.
That is-
Nice.
yeah.
But they do say,
that's how you
That's
sculpt a
crazy.
statue, man.
yep.
I didn't even
But they-
notice that. That's crazy.
They always say like Weta doesn't do too great on portraits. This one looks pretty good, I think.
I think this
Oh, they
portrait
switched
looks good.
artists with XM.
Wow.
I think because maybe the eyes are black also. It's not
Yeah.
that, you know.
And those
okay.
drowners are sick. Like they just come out of everywhere, dude. They're no joke.
I like the motion in the statue. There's like
Mhm.
just so much motion.
Yeah, you see how he's pretty much
He's
Captain Morgan,
pulling
but
it out.
so much motion. Even the way the wrinkles of the shirt and the pants are. You know what I mean? It's showing that in the
Necklace,
hair.
the way the necklace is twisting.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. And the
And
hair.
the-
Yeah.
And that classic like freaking sword through, and I'm guessing that's the silver sword too. Yep, that's the one that kills monsters. He has two swords. One of them is the silver, and one of them just the regular one. Yeah. So he has one for each situation.
Oh, it
Look at
even
the
has
blood on the
scriptures
boots,
it.
dude. Oh, look at the teeth
Oh.
on the drowner. That's crazy. And then,
Yeah, look at the mud. Wow.
yeah, the mud, that shit is dope.
Yeah.
I never was really crazy about weather though. I don't know why.
Mhm.
What or not?
Yeah, this is definitely based off the Netflix show, Robert. Yep, 100% based off the Netflix show.
Oh, look.
No, it's nice.
Look,
No
John.
hair.
No
Fucking
hair.
no hair. Good job, buddy.
Yo,
That's how you do it.
Wow.
Nice and clean.
you know what? The dude that
They
did
said
this
make sure
had
you
hair,
shave your
and it's
arms
like,
because John's gonna be on the show today.
John likes
Shave
some
your
hairless.
arms.
It's just
The only
yeah,
reason I would pause on this piece if I want to
small
because
hands
it's
though.
the movie piece, but like he has some of the best armor, dude. From the bear armor to the cat
John.
armor.
What would you do if that was you saw that
He
was
has
Flintstone holding that statue?
That probably is him, dude. He works at Weta now. I'm like, yeah. Hey,
Oh
weaklings, here's our
man,
new product.
Okay, guys, get
weakling.
your wallets.
this
Well,
is gonna be crazy.
What is
I'm
this?
very excited about this statue.
So
I
it's
haven't
supposed.
seen it.
Suiting up, right? Is this
Yeah.
suiting
I
up?
Yeah.
gotta see more.
Suiting up or a
Like
hall of armor?
Agreed, Jarhead.
Yeah.
I think it's like a transformation. Like he's suiting up.
But why does he have a Hulk head?
He has the suit on already, though. No.
Oh, it's transforming.
Like when he stands there and
Oh.
It's
being
it's
put on
wrapping.
him.
It's wrapping around him.
Wow, that'll.
Yeah.
It even
Yeah, but he do-
it even
Oh,
said that
there's
in the teaser.
extremis armor.
What is it?
Isn't this like extremis armor for like Iron Man that covers him up like with nanotech and
The one
stuff?
that's genetic.
Or the one he steps in. Remember he.
Yeah.
He's so built, and then that head looks like Hulk's head.
Well, maybe it's an Iron Man Hulk.
I'm trying to change the
Maybe
color
it's a
for you.
bit
No,
of
but in all
my-
seriousness, I thought this was going to be like a Hall of Armor style. I'd like to see them do that.
Yeah, it's definitely not a Tony Stark hair unless they pull him from someplace. That's
I hope that
shit.
screen is part of it.
Yeah, we're such
Yeah,
a
I
screen.
think so.
I think it would be. I think
It
would
is
be.
Marvel. It is some sort of suit for sure.
Well, it's open because you see the shoulders opened up right there, and then you see
Oh,
Oh,
on his side hips, those are supposed to be in, but they're out. So
Yeah, so
the
it's
suit-
like the suit
the
is
suit
coming
either,
around. Though.
yeah, the suit is either coming around him or it's opening up, let him out.
It is Marvel, so it's definitely Iron Man related.
So they
But
may
look at
have
that
it like
head is
the
so different.
that Hot Toys. You know the Hot Toys they have the armor with the machine putting it on. They may have it like that.
The
Yeah,
gantry.
which
yeah,
would be
it's
crazy.
probably
The
something
gantry,
like
yeah.
that.
That's that.
And
that
yet we get the
exactly in there
Trinity.
right there.
So the XM post says that he's suiting up. So
Yeah, it's
yeah.
probably
it's
Tony
obviously
Stark.
wrapping
It's
around
just
him.
that hair and that suit is particularly big. but-
Comic or movie, you think?
I think it's
Oh,
comic.
it's gotta be comic.
Yeah, comic.
Hopefully it's Antonio Stark again, but we'll see.
Antonio
Yeah.
Starkey.
Oh
It is-
wow! What if this is it? Venomized Iron Hulk. Oh, you better,
Oh, no.
yeah, Jaden, you better.
Actually,
you better
happens
have
in the comics though.
Day one.
There's like put
Abomination.
everything on it. Everything.
Abomination.
Yeah, we talked about this in the beginning. Constructive criticism, you know.
No more venomizing, please.
I think this is like a you know how they're like doing like a transformation like Hulk and Spider-Man and Venom. I think this
Yep.
is kind of like along that line.
No,
That'd be
I
cool.
think this is probably along the War Tank Hulkbuster line. I think this is their next big thing. This thing looks huge.
I'd like them to do the
It's probably
Iron-
gonna cost about 3,000 Singapore dollars or something.
Cause look at the
It's
screen.
gonna be like the it thing for like XM for this year.
Dude. Yeah, I think that's their big thing because they're gonna. I bet you that thing's gonna have like screens and stuff all around.
Yep.
And parts.
A lot of
This
switch
is gonna be
outs.
a huge thing. Watch.
Be awesome. Well, here's the announcement. We spoke about this earlier on the Wonder Woman. They're gonna take it back to the drawing board and do their thing. And here's the original. We'll go through this really quick. We talked about this, but oh, here's a better picture before and after.
Does anybody think this is like a Barbie?
Yes.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah,
Just-
you gotta do it.
Just
For
making
sure.
You have to brand her.
It's weird how it seemed like they made the eyebrows more rounded just with paint. You see the straight lines versus the curve.
Yeah.
I'm telling you something. If they say it again, third time's a charm, just so it registers in everyone's skull. If they gave us the improved version first, I think we would have all been. Everybody would have been a lot more. They would have been able to sell 199 a lot
Gentler.
easier. I think. Yeah.
The
Because people saw
eyeliner
this
is
a
deeper.
lot. I saw a lot of comments online. People saw this improvement. They're like, "Yeah, I'm on board. Yeah, I like it."
But the makeup, yeah, it definitely helps. But the makeup wasn't the issue I had, man. I want to see some motion to match that pose.
Yeah.
But this is improved, like pure, like it is. Look at those juicy lips now, wet now.
All right, crippler.
Okay.
Oh wait, I thought I said that in my head.
We're still live.
Yeah.
We're still
Yeah.
live.
I thought we were backstage.
I'll be back in a
Gives
few
me
minutes.
Gives you the sticky vibes.
Mm.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna do the giveaway now, and let's just get to it.
Did I
So the
win?
rules for this thing, there's still 81 people watching. So the rules for this thing is
Wow.
you have to be present. I'll give you 30 seconds to, say something really quick, and then it's yours. But just pay for shipping. That's
Something.
it. There's nothing else. No. Comment. I'm sorry. Comment.
I won.
But this goes out to everyone. Freaking big thank you to everyone. Like 700 subscribers and to 7 billion more, right?
Come
Pudgy, if you could
on,
me a
do it.
Pudgy, if you could do me a favor, could you do that? Here we go, round and round thing.
Oh.
All right.
All
You
right,
guys,
ladies
I
and
got-
gentlemen, here we go. Spin the wheel. Round and around she goes. Where she stops, no one knows. Ladies and germs,
Wow.
you must be present to win. If you're watching this on record, you're screwed.
Congrats to the winner, man. Congrats.
Oh,
I put my name in there, by the way.
Wow, Steve.
No, I did it.
Oh,
Sean, Slifer, SpongeBob SquareBalls, the nice guy, Vibranium Jim,
Nice
Jim.
Jim Vibranium. Vinny, Vinny, speak up if you're here.
Vincent, you got 30 seconds.
Vinny Capitano, come on.
Hey, I know that guy.
Vincent,
Hey,
you,
I know that
Vinny
guy from
Capagol.
Vincent, come on,
Gabagool.
get your
you
prize.
better about the
I gotta say, you gotta spin the wheel again. I got capped the other day.
Vinny got a friend of a friend who's gonna take
Give
care
him
of
more
this
than
whole
30
situation.
seconds. He got 2 broken knees.
Oh my God! Now we
Oh man, took that long
Wow.
ride, huh?
Wow, boy, wait,
All right.
this ain't racial, is it? Right?
Hey, you didn't pay up. What do you want?
I'm gonna do a
on,
30-second
gotta
countdown, man.
The envelope was light.
Either your signature or your brains will be on this statue.
30-second
That's
countdown starts now.
Now should have been.
Now it's been like a minute and a half.
I'm gonna
If
give
it
him a
was
chance,
John,
I'm gonna
we'd be.
give him a chance.
If it was John doing the countdown for Rashid, we would have been over already.
Hey guys, he's eating some cannoli, man. Give him a minute. Give him a
Capitano,
minute.
get on the. What's going on, Capitano?
Vincent, where are you, man? Oh, look, King Benny says I did it.
Yo, Vinny.
Vince,
cousin
cousin
4
Vinny, man.
seconds, 3 seconds, 2
Oh,
seconds.
Vinny, you suck.
Vinny.
Oh, sorry.
Minute.
Come on, Vinny.
Bada bing.
I'm gonna spin it
Bada
again.
bing,
I'm
bada
sorry,
boom.
man.
Vinny couldn't get up the
Kennedy
ramp.
says Anthony gets the Vinny gets the gabagool.
Over here.
Oh yeah,
Hold
hate
on.
to see it.
Spin it.
Omni balls.
I thought I added skills.
Round and round she goes, casual.
Let me add skills one more time.
Yo, Cat, as soon as you call the name, you start the countdown, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
That's true. All right, here we go. I'm sorry,
All
man.
right,
Here we
Pudgy.
go.
Just in case that guy was scrambling to log
You're
in.
looking out for homeboy.
Round and round she goes.
Looking out
Where
for
she stops,
homeboy.
no one knows except for Vincent. It won't stop on him.
Forenzi says it's a fugazi.
Poor Vinny.
Oh,
It's a
man.
fugazi.
Fucking wise guy.
Forget about it.
Some racist shit.
The some racist
Fucking
shit.
guy.
Spider, hey.
Come on.
I can
come
do this. I
on.
got some
I have
Italian.
a friend.
Come on.
Rashid.
Oh, Edwin.
George Mott, Gotham Cinebites,
Terry.
HBA, Jaden, Joey,
Jelena, Jerry,
Johnny
Jose,
Garza.
Johnny Garza. Oh, forget
The
about it.
timer starts. The timer starts. The timer starts.
Who is it?
Johnny Garza.
Johnny
I know that guy
Garza.
from down the
We got
street.
No,
everybody. Johnny, Vinny.
fucking capo.
Tony's
Garza,
next.
He makes
20
a mean
seconds,
pizza.
18.
Johnny Garza.
Spin the wheel for Tony.
50.
Yo, Steve, you got my name in this thing?
Fucking.
I got you. I got
Come
you.
on,
I got
hey.
you.
No,
10
this,
seconds.
This is the Italian wheel. We're spinning the Italian wheel here.
man.
Guys.
Manage.
5,
Count down
4,
that dude.
Guns going.
Three.
There he is, Johnny Garza. Johnny Garza. He's in there. He's in there. Look. He's in there. All right.
You bring the gabagool.
Yes, you.
All right.
Just in the nick of time.
Oh, Johnny, right
Wow.
on time, man. Big congrats to you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Vince is gonna pay you a visit though, you know.
Yeah.
Vincent and Johnny.
Become a made man today.
Mr. John,
Johnny's a made man. That's
I'm
funny.
gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
real straight over there.
Johnny, hit me up on Facebook or wherever you found us, and I'll send it to you.
Johnny,
Big
there may be
congrats.
you won the prize. There may be a time we need to reach out to you for a favor.
Call upon you
Be
for a
prepared.
service. you should watch the movie another time.
Oh, Paco.
We may call upon you for a service, and if this day should come.
Congratulations. You and Benny, you can talk about it.
King Banana says, I ain't congratulated.
Crippler, stick with the
There he is.
Latino thing, brother, okay?
You don't think that's fine?
Nah.
All right, I'll work.
I'm
Dude,
always
Vincent is
watching
gonna
this.
watch the rerun. He's gonna be like, Johnny, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Johnny, hit me up. And let me know, and I'll hook you up, man.
Congrats, Johnny.
Grab.
That was fun, man.
Vinny left the statue and took the cannolis. That's what I'm trying to
Chicken
say,
always
man.
Nice.
Wow, that's perfect. Does it come with a horse head? Wow.
That's for them to figure out.
Well, thanks again for 700 subs. And Carl, man, you got anything coming up, or you got anything going on?
I'm craving cold cuts
Nothing
now.
much, but I have like a lot of like boxed up statues at the moment, so
Hell yeah.
I might like unopen a lot of them over the week. Try to find where to put them at this point.
Awesome, man. Piggy, how about you, man?
Nothing major coming this week. I'm at budget, but I just want to say I'm happy to be here for your milestone, and hopefully I'm here for the next 700. So
Awesome, yeah, man. Hope you're. Yeah. Pudgy, how about you?
The usual, paying down the POs, waiting for LBS Hulk to grace my presence. I don't know where it's going to go, but it's a work in progress. I got to start building.
Awesome. Cash, great to have you back. Happy birthday to you, man. And
Appreciate it, man. It was good to be back on the Tuesday with you guys, man. Always fun hanging with y'all, watching y'all as well. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
short and sweet. Awesome. Crippler, man, you got a show tomorrow?
Yeah, we got a show tomorrow. Constructive Outrage, 9 p.m. Doing something new. Rashid and them didn't even hear about it. He'll find out with everybody else. We're gonna do something cool. Statue They don't even know. It sounds corny as heck. You'll see when you see it.
Whoa, look at that voice.
Talk too damn much. But yeah, no, it should be fun. Yeah, and we'll have a match tomorrow for sure. CC's going up against GL. You don't want to miss it. It's gonna be glorious. Yeah.
Awesome. Johnny O, Mr. Forgot the Gabagool guy.
What the
guy?
How about you, man?
First of all, huge congrats to 700, buddy.
Thanks,
Well
man.
done. Time flies. Just goes to show you, but good to see hard work paying off. To the moon from here.
Hell yeah.
With us, finally unboxed. One more to unbox. Freeze. We'll figure out a day to do that.
Now?
But no. Crazy on my forehead. But going forward, just so everybody knows, a little bit of an announcement to make. Collectors Club will be moving channels. So Collectors Club will be solely on the Everyday Collector channel.
Nice.
So
The Friday show.
Friday show. So starting Friday, I'll do a post about it as well. You guys can join us on the club channel, on the Everyday Collector channel. Same show, just a new place. That's all it is.
Awesome. Big things to come, man. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Dorf Rashid, man. How about you?
War Machine.
Friday. Hell yeah.
War Machine.
Damn right.
You gonna box it Friday night too, or?
I'm gonna try. I don't know, man.
It's in the contract, Rashid. It's in the contract.
You don't pay me enough, brother.
And I was finally gonna send you a giveaway.
Taxes. You keep doing the West Season attack shit. Nah,
Wow.
I don't know about that. I'll think about it.
This is how he does it to me.
He says the night I was going to give you a giveaway. Did you hear that, Rashid?
The night I was actually going to reward you.
No, that's all good. Jarhead, how about you, man?
I don't got anything coming in. I just gotta unpack this mountain of statues behind me, and start setting stuff up probably this weekend.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it, man. You should be excited. You should
Enjoy
be
it.
like, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Savor
You
it,
get to
man.
take him out the box. Son. Hey, can you do me a
Yeah.
favor? And Wolverine is disrespecting Omega Red back there. Can you fix that?
You want me to zoom in on that so you can see?
No.
Well, thanks again, everyone, and big shout out to was it Vincent that one? No kidding. No kidding. Johnny Garza. Congrats to you, man. We're gonna do this countdown. I'm sure everyone's gonna take themselves off mute, but everyone have a good night.
Paybacks.
Rashid 2024. Rashid 2024.
Have a good night, you guys. Bye.
Rashid 2024.
Diablo.
CAP 2024. CAP.
OnlyFans 2024. OnlyFans 2024.
You guys are all psychos, man. Garza, hey, gabagool.
Selma's side.
It doesn't matter
Forget
what you
about
think.
it.
Rashid.
Hey, there's only one song
guys.
beside.
I'm Batman.
Rashid 2020.
700.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Hey, Vincent.